San Antonio's Sports Center.
Bring on the Blazers as the NBA play-in tournament begins. The Portland Trailblazers took down the Phoenix Suns 114-110. They were paced by Didi Avdija's 41 points. The Blazers come to San Antonio on Sunday. In the East, the Hornets took down Miami 127-126, a tough overtime win. The Hornets were paced by LaMelo Ball's 30 points and 10 assists. They'll get the loser of tonight's 7-8 matchup between the Philadelphia 76ers and Orlando Magic, tip at 6:30. It'll be followed tonight by the 9-10 matchup. The Warriors are in L.A. to take on the Clippers. Tip set for 9. I'm Rob Thompson for 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Sports Center brought to you by SAPDcareers.com. The San Antonio Police Department is always hiring.
From the studios of San Antonio Sports Star, reaching more sports fans than any station in South Texas. Welcome to the Morning Huddle with A.J. Hoffman and Rob Thompson. This is 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Good morning, everybody. Whoop, whoop. It's a hump day.
Hump day?
Oh, yes. What kind
Hump
of day?
day?
It is a hump day. That's right. Woo. Yeah, baby. I'm your old pal, AJ, right here to my left. The Colonel himself, Mr. Rob Thompson.
I feel like I should come on with like a foghorn leghorn, boy.
Good morning, Colonel.
Good
How
morning,
you doing
sir.
here?
Good morning, sir. I'd like to thank you for the chicory coffee.
Welcome on in, Colonel.
And the,
Have a seat.
And the beignets this morning. Now, you brought us some fine coffee this morning, and I'd like to thank you for
You're quite
the
welcome.
fruits of your labor.
You're quite
what kind do I get every time? Because I never know what.
Chocolate cold brew. Is that's what you like.
That's going to hasten a world-class bowel movement.
Oh,
Rather than
yes.
My intestinal.
Yeah, Vic is in way worse shape than you.
I'll tell you what, but I do thank you. Good morning. You know, it doesn't feel like a hump day to me because it's Tuesday in my brain.
Well, it should be. I mean,
yesterday was Toothless Tuesday. Today I carry on.
I
carry
guess
on
so. But
as the
it'll be a 4-day week. I mean, that's
it feels good, and it's a fiesta week, baby. I got oyster bake around the corner,
and we have yet another meeting today. We
It's
were
like,
talking about that yesterday. Like, come on.
just leave us alone for once.
Just let me go home.
I just want to go home.
That's all I really want. Is to go home at a reasonable hour.
I know.
I ask so little.
You don't know how much it means for me that I want to poop at home.
I know.
I want to poop at your house too.
No.
I love
Can we
pooping
all-
at Vic's
Can we
house.
go,
Yeah.
go poop it. It is
His wife damages
got a
out
new
the good
toilet.
toilet paper.
I have a secret obsession, and I watched videos of RVs.
Oh.
At some point in my life, I feel like I'm going to buy one of those things and head across the country to go see Wally World or something.
You know, there was a time when I was moving here without my wife, and we were deciding on whether or not to buy a travel trailer.
Yeah, and you just go park it and live in it and keep it for vacation.
Yes, or live in an apartment.
In hindsight, do you wish you had done that?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. I've never lived nor stayed overnight in an RV. Never in my life. But I watch these videos, and the dude that does, and it's one specific dude I watch, but he judges the bathrooms in all the.
Oh, yeah.
That's just part of the whole tour. But he always and he sits down. And he goes, "This is prime pooping position." And I don't know what. I seek the prime pooping position, and I think your bathroom probably has a throne-esque feel.
Yeah, this is why I did not want. I did not want to deal with being the sewer man.
I've seen.
Oh, yeah, you got to
I
mess
was out
with
at
that.
our deer lease one time, and one of the guys always brought his own trailer, and they have a hookup for an RV, and he was doing something with what they call the black water.
Yeah.
And it shot back something. There was like a reverse flow thing that occurred. That was one of the more horrifying things I've ever witnessed.
No, I hate
this dude got sprayed with his own poop.
Dude. I hate poop. I hate getting it on me. It's, so I'm against. I'm against that.
You think once you have kids, you'd get over that?
No,
because you spend, especially with boys, man, lots of poop. There's lots of poop involved, and I thought I would have gotten over that, but I still, no. My wife's like a nurse. She can handle just about anybody.
No.
Not me, man. I I gag. I got a gag.
No, I got a
anybody's
new
pooping.
toilet
Whoa.
installed. That's why I went
When?
home. Over the weekend.
See, you got a brand new throne.
Brand
You buried the lead.
Brand new.
You only get a new toilet a couple times in your life.
That's not true.
Well, either you move or you replace it once in your house.
And I did. I replaced it. See, I got the house in 2001, and I think in 2003 we replaced the toilet, and then that's the one I replaced now.
When I built the house, that was one of the coolest things. I got to pick my toilet.
Yeah.
I got to go judge the height and all the other kind of stuff.
I got the tall one with the elongated seat.
Oh, see, that's the glory. That's glory. Yeah, that's what you're chasing. So prime pooping position.
Yeah,
Things that matter to us.
Anytime the guts of my toilet break, I just buy a whole new toilet.
See?
Do you really?
Yeah.
No, I fixed my toilet maybe 4 or 5 times.
I can do the
before and
bobber
now.
flush thing. I'm fully capable to handle
can
that.
fix
Anything beyond that, I don't do.
Yeah, I just wipe out the whole thing. Done. So I get a new toilet about every 5 years.
Wow. You was destroy that thing.
What is going on in your toilet?
I don't know. I like to keep it fresh.
You replace your toilet every 5 years?
Yeah, about that.
More often than a car?
Yeah. Or about the same, maybe. Yeah, maybe about the same.
I think the average lifespan of a toilet is
seat?
probably.
Well, the toilet seat's not the problem. It's the function of it.
I replace the seat every 4 or 5 years.
Really? Well, the seat needs to be replaced every now and again. Yeah.
Why?
Well, the same reason. I guess you replace the whole toilet. It gets a fair amount of wear.
Especially because there's some times where I'm rushing in and I sit down and I kind of push the seat to the side and it breaks. So it's wiggly.
So, but for guys that just throw toilets away like they're Kleenex, you wouldn't understand the everyday problems.
Yeah, I don't deal with that.
Take the whole toilet. Take it all.
I have to have a special toilet to attach to my bidet.
Well, now you just buy the bidet built in, right?
Yes.
Just buy the built-in.
I'm in flea bottom. I just dig a hole in the back.
See, the problem where I live is I live on a well, and I don't have the same water pressure you guys have.
Oh, yeah.
My water pressure varies according to how much water is in my cistern when the pump is on. And of course, the taller the water. And I share the well water with my parents' house. And they're uphill, and I'm further downhill. So if they're running the sprinkler and several sinks, my water pressure ain't what it would be normal.
Well,
it's life on a farm.
Well, you have to only poop when it's not watering.
No, I mean it's not so much that, but I don't think I would have the water pressure to. Does your bidet have a built-in pump?
No, it does not.
See, I don't think I would be stuck with a.
It just
bidet
has
that didn't have a
valve, like a.
But it's working off just straight water pressure, right?
Yeah.
I would need like an auxiliary pump.
Well, yeah,
because I'm looking for some spray action on the par of, say, like a
fire hose.
Well, I was thinking more of the power washer that you clean the mold and stuff off a fence.
Yeah.
I need about that kind of speed.
That's what
I need it to hit so hard it might lift me off the seat.
That's what I like.
I want to be sandblasted.
That's what I like too. I want to make sure I'm clean when I leave.
Just blast.
Clean, please.
And then a little splash of cold water just to wake me up.
It is always cold. That's the other thing. Yeah, it's never. I wish it was warm, but I don't have that fancy of a bidet.
Can you though? If I'm doing
sure
this,
there's
I'm
that
doing
level.
Because now that I just never considered just replacing the whole damn toilet.
Did your house come with a bidet when you bought it?
No.
Oh, so you
but this is built into the toilet, not a side bidet.
Yeah. It's built into the toilet. I did look at some houses that did have bidets, like separate bidets, and it's so weird because
that's squatting that I don't want to do, man.
It's
I need to
funny.
sit.
A house that I looked at in Minix's neighborhood.
Okay.
And it was a big bathroom, and it had a room for just the toilet, and then outside of that little room was the bidet. And I was thinking to myself, like, so when I'm done, I've got to get up from this room.
With your pants are on your knees.
And waddle to the other. Like, no, that doesn't seem useful.
That doesn't seem.
And this is the other thing. Do you guys, I don't know how it was like, and I bet, you know what I say, I'm going to talk about my grandparents. I bet you guys, like, remember this when you were kids, like, from your parents' houses.
I can tell you whatever you're going to say. My Ray Ellison house that I grew up in didn't have it, but go ahead.
The cushioned toilet seats.
Oh, we always had that. That was fancy in the
yeah.
80s. That was fancy in the 80s.
Yeah, and it would
Think
crack.
about how gross that is,
Oh,
though.
but in the hindsight, it is weird. But when they first came out, it was luxury at its finest.
But
Yeah, and when it would rip, it would cut your butt.
Yeah, you'd have to replace. Let's talk about having to replace it. Exactly, it would get crunchy.
you know what's grosser than that?
What?
The
Is used
shag
to-
carpet. Yeah,
Having
my grandmother had the shag.
the toilet, like the seat cover that was like
Oh, it was all-
like
it was
a
carpet.
rug.
Yeah, it was like shag on the toilet seat. Yeah,
I
my
didn't think
grandmother
about
had
it at the
that.
time how gross that was, but
Hey, we used to have flower patterned toilet paper. Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
It was
Yeah.
pink.
Oh, yeah,
and then
colored toilet
And
paper.
it was scented.
yeah, but those dyes and odors, that's bad for your bum.
Oh, yeah, it causes cancer.
We don't do that anymore. My brother has a in his man cave has a black crapper,
Really?
a black toilet.
I'd like that.
No, I
a
don't
black
like that.
crapper. It's like crapping into space.
That's
it's
only
kind
if
of cool.
That's only if you're in the mob, I think.
I'm telling you,
It's-
I had never thought about having a black crapper, but it's kind of cool.
Would you do a red one?
Oh yeah,
Oh, it's just so
a
extreme.
red crapper.
It's so extreme.
It is. That's like something straight out of a horror movie.
I bet that house that.
If you walk into a house with a red toilet,
Oh,
you
yeah.
better get out. There's something weird going on in there.
You know, Mark Davis's house in Vegas, the Darth Vader house. I bet he's got black toilets.
I guarantee you, he's got. I'm telling you, it is like pooping into space.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
The water looks black.
Oh,
too.
I'm telling you, it's a thrilling experience.
You'll never have to clean it because it looks
no,
clean
that-
all the time.
no,
Oh, you still have to clean it.
You
but you
still
won't
gotta
know
clean
it's
it.
dirty.
It's like yeah.
It's a different look. I'll give you that.
It's bold. That's a
It's a
bold
bold-
strategy.
it's a bold strategy.
It's a bold play.
But I appreciate finding a toilet that's appropriate to your sitting height, like to be measured for the
Yep,
perfect.
I
poop.
got the tallest one.
And yeah,
16 and a half, I believe. I'm a 10-inch rough.
oh, look at
I was just
I'm on the second cut, if you know what I mean.
you. Yep. Yeah, I that was a big problem. As we went through a bunch of houses, I kept having to consider, like, if I bought this house, I would have to replace all the toilets because I would not buy a house with those miniature toilets, like the
no, yeah.
I had a
I
house in
won't-
Florida that had a little tiny short toilet.
the round toilet.
Dude.
I can't mess
No,
with that.
that's why I got the elongated
I
one.
need the oval.
Yep,
It has
that's what
to
I
be an
got.
oval.
Yep.
Otherwise, my stuff will touch the front.
Yeah, I don't. That's. And
I
it's
got the
cold.
old American
and
standard.
that water's too. Anyway, no.
Can't have it, man.
Sit down. Your boys are hanging into the water.
See,
can't do
Josh,
that.
and that's the other thing. Like your knees are touching your shoulders. Like
I
don't
hear
I don't want that.
that's the way you're supposed
Well,
to.
I do use a squatty potty. I have the,
That's one of the things about being tall, though. We already kind of are in that.
Yeah.
but it's good.
Knees
to
are a little bit higher than your
No,
waist.
I
gives
have
you-
that step too.
It gives you full elimination.
You got
Yes, it
full on
does.
grunt power.
Yeah, full elimination is the goal, and that's what the squatty potty.
Kids
is.
learn that later in life. You
Yeah,
learn it
it's
eventually.
not child's play.
It does matter.
It does.
Really.
As most things, placement matters.
Josh says he had 2 toilets fixed, and it was like $1,500. Could have just bought 2 brand new toilets. That was just getting a couple of the gut parts fixed. That's what I'm telling you.
That was $700 to install that one.
I take pride in
Oh,
trying to fix
You didn't install it
something first.
yourself?
No.
I could have done that for you.
No, because it needed the
so
what is
you-
it that
do you
that
wax
ring?
The
that
ring,
ring?
the wax ring. I know how to do that. Oh yeah,
I've done
Yeah.
it once. I'll never do it again.
Vic, I would have helped you with that.
Really?
Yeah.
You're also
Yeah.
staring into the black
And then
hole
you
of
could
death
have
when
you
do
could have
that.
helped me trim my trees.
Oh, see, would have been an even swap, and
Yep.
we would have went to Starbucks
It's like,
after.
It's like what we call a barter.
Yeah, I know how to do that. That's one thing I can do.
What's
I
that?
can't do that.
Change a toilet. I
Well,
can
if
do
you're
that
buying
myself.
one every 5 years, you better.
But but also I don't have a truck anymore, so you would have to I guess at Flea Bottom it's normal to just put an old toilet out at the street for the trash guys.
Yeah,
on a
they'll
toilet.
pick it up.
Are they heavy? They're pretty
pretty heavy.
Pretty
No,
heavy.
yeah.
No, I helped the plumber carry the old one out, and they're pretty heavy.
Yeah, man. I imagine. I know the lid things are heavy enough.
Yeah,
Dude,
you ever hit someone with that?
I've dreamed about it.
My wife can take a lick. She
I saw John Wick. It works. It does take you out.
No, when I remodeled my bathroom in Houston, we did like I had a house from it was built in 1970, and we did a full remodel of that bathroom, and I got to hit the toilet with a sledgehammer.
Oh, take it apart.
Oh, brilliant.
So cool.
You went office space.
Nice.
on it?
Oh yeah.
I want to do
I got to hit the whole bathroom with a
I
sledgehammer.
want to go to a
You talk
rage
about
room.
those little toilets. I had a house that was built in like 36 and it had one of those OG
Yeah.
weird toilets. I don't know. how
But
you
the
describe
Godfather
It.
pulled a string.
Well, no, it didn't have a string, but the pipe came down from the ceiling. It was the way the water came in. It was a weird kind of setup. But it was. I swear the toilet was about 2 feet off the ground.
This was the
It
worst.
was like one step away from being. If you've ever been in some countries where you just kind of squat over a hole.
Yeah.
And even though it's a modern bathroom and the hole has a flush thing, you're still squatting over. It was just barely above that.
Yeah. Like 1970 in Houston is the worst time to have bought a house because they were building houses so fast that it was all like galvanized plumbing.
That's Ray Ellison homes
and aluminum wire.
That's the house I live in.
Yeah, man.
I live in a Ray Ellison home.
Well, what year was yours built?
74.
Does it have galvanized plumbing?
Yeah.
Still?
I'm sure that's all been replaced by now.
It has to have been replaced.
Well, that's why the plumber charged me because they had to replace, like, when you remove the toilet, you have the little cake thing there, right?
Uh-huh.
So you had to remove that, but it wasn't attached to the foundation. So he had to like weld and put a brace. I forgot what it was called, but he had to weld that thing back in there.
Oh, okay.
And I did have the pipes in front of the house replaced maybe about 10 years ago because they had bust.
Well, galvanized probably is long rotted.
Yeah.
I can't imagine it exists after anything put in before 70.
That's why it leaked, because they were rotting away.
Yeah, we moved to that house in 2011. And it was built in 1970, and I immediately had to start replacing plumbing. And then I sold the house before I finished replacing all the plumbing. And then the guy called me like 5 years later and was like, "Did you ever have problems with your pipes?" And I was like, "Yeah,
it was coming. Didn't you know?
That house was built in 1970, bro. Who buys a house with galvanized plumbing? That was stupid, dude.
That's up to your inspection. I shouldn't have to tell you.
Yeah, man, you hired a crummy inspector.
My due diligence is not to tell you that every house around here was built with galvanized rusting plumbing.
And aluminum wiring that was like a fire hazard at all times.
You are describing the Ray Ellison property that we grew up in.
Yeah.
The doors that were so thin, if you just throw a dart, it'd go right through
yes.
the two cardboard walls.
All right, we've got a lot to get into today besides toilets.
Well,
believe it or not,
I mean, I think we went to the highlight first.
I think so. Yeah, I think so. I think that was the.
I'm glad you're here now.
We always like to put our best foot forward.
We charge out of the gate.
C-Note says, "What, AJ? You use a squatty potty? Yeah. What's wrong with a squatty potty?"
I had never experienced the squatty potty until my wife was pregnant and was told to use those. And it's a glorious thing, man.
It's nice to get full elimination.
If you got the money, you have one that's like built in.
Oh no, I don't have that.
I kind of money that.
But I have the brand name Squatty Potty.
I would like to have.
I don't have like a kid's toy that I'm using for one.
That I could
Squatty Potty.
Yeah, like a barber chair toilet. Yeah.
That would raise and lower the feet according to the need for push. Like ratchet that up a little bit higher so your knees are right at your shoulders.
You have off-brand Squatty Potty.
I know
you sound so poor.
Hey man,
just have a bucket.
Hey man, you use a Squatty Potty?
You put your feet on a Tupperware,
Bobby?
One of those dish tubs.
Hey, you got to make it work.
That's one of those Hank Hill. You do what?
What?
You got a what?
Squatty Potty.
Squatty Potty.
That boy ain't right.
What's wrong with you, boy? Go out there and poop like a man.
Giveback says, I have the worst toilet. The chain keeps slipping, so he has to manually flush it.
Oh, what a nightmare. Fix that thing.
Just get a whole new toilet, bro.
Or just fix it.
No, just get a new chain.
Yes, dude. That ain't hard.
If that's happening, you're already like...
Oh, it's already on its way out.
It's already on its way out.
Yeah,
I treat toilets like Rob treats cars. All right. Once a problem shows up, brakes need change, it's out of here. That's how I am with toilets. Chain's broken, give me a new toilet. It's $150.
Dude, fix the chain.
Yeah.
Get a new. Don't listen to that. Get a new toilet.
Joy of completing a task.
No, it feels good to have a new toilet. That's what feels good.
Oh yeah.
That no one's ever pooped in.
That's
a good feeling.
That's only happened twice.
I was the first
life.
to do it on the toilet.
Oh, of course.
It's only happened twice where I was the first one to use.
Imagine if someone else got in there before you. You just paid good money for that.
I've always
very good money.
Sloppy seconds has always been my story.
First thing I do is I scoop up a nice cool glass of water
because you know it's clean.
I know it's clean,
pristine, and I know. This will be the only time this ever happens.
Make some tea. I'll make some tea using
me and
that
the dog.
water.
That's right. It'll be only me and the dog.
I make some hot cocoa.
Drunk out of this. Come here, boy. Let's have a drink together.
All right.
Me and the dog.
Sit down. Let's talk about life.
Let's sit up at the bar.
All right.
Pour you a cold one.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
Good morning. We've got some road work that's already causing delays. 35 southbound approaching Evans. That's about a 10, 12-minute delay. Roadway reduced to one lane. Northbound 35 Weidner, also roadway reduced to one lane. And as you approach Weidner, 35 southbound, that is a full-on closure. West side of town, 90 eastbound Leon Creek to Callahan, roadway reduced to one lane. And we do have that minor accident on I-10 on the frontage road westbound at Wurzbach. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA Time Saver Traffic.
This report is sponsored by Positive Coaching Alliance.
Got issues with youth or high school sports? Positive Coaching Alliance can help. PCA, a national nonprofit, offers more than 1,000 free online resources for youth and high school sports coaches, parents, students, and administrators. Visit PCADevZone.org.
I know that hiring can be challenging. You need someone to match your role perfectly. Well, now you can meet them fast on ZipRecruiter.
Build your team, build it sooner. Meet your match on ZipRecruiter.
Just head to ZipRecruiter.com/free right now to try it for free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Meet your match on ZipRecruiter. Try it free.
Less than 4 in 10 kids aged 6 through 12 are playing sports regularly. 4 in 10 kids? Let it sink in. Just 4 in 10 kids. ESPN is building a nationwide coalition powered by Disney called Take Back Sports, with the purpose of training more coaches, expanding access, and creating community-driven sports programming that puts kids and fun first. We're working on that story. We hope you'll join us.
Visit takebacksports.org to learn more.
Saturday, April 18th at 4 p.m., your San Antonio Gunslingers host the defending IFL champions, the Vegas Nighthawks. Partial season tickets, group packages, and individual seats are available now at sagunslingers.com. Grab your crew, bring the family, and let's pack the Freeman Coliseum. Guns up, San Antonio.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
ZipRecruiter. Domestic violence is one of the most widespread crimes in Texas, yet one of the least reported. When someone walks through the doors of the Battered Women and Children Shelter, they're looking for safety. Help exists, and it's closer than you think. Christie's Hope supports the shelter with housing, trauma recovery, and long-term aid. Thomas J. Henry stands with us in our commitment to end domestic violence. If you or someone you love needs help, visit christieshope.org.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
John always listens to his truck. So when his brakes start talking, he goes to AutoZone, where a helpful AutoZoner gets him the right parts. If John has time to put them in, he borrows a kit with Loan-A-Tool. And if he doesn't, he gets a free shop referral. No hassles, just help. Everything you need, nothing you don't.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Deposit required for Loan-A-Tool. Restrictions apply.
Did you hear? Allstate car insurance now costs even less. So when you bundle with home, you can save even more. Check Allstate first to bundle and save with a new lower auto rate. You're in good hands with Allstate. Not available in every state. Only applicable for new auto insurance business. Rates will vary by several factors, including how you purchase the policy. Potential savings may vary. Allstate North American Insurance Company and Affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
This is an important notice to all U.S. taxpayers. The IRS is giving away billions of dollars in tax savings through a federal program called the Fresh Start Initiative to aid delinquent taxpayers. This initiative was established for anyone facing financial hardship and unable to pay their back taxes. Qualifying and enrolling in this program will stop all collections, settle your delinquent tax problem, and even reduce what you owe by thousands of dollars. Call the hotline at People's Tax Relief to see if you qualify and get this free information by dialing 800-927-1086. If you have unfiled tax returns or cannot afford to pay your personal or business back taxes, you can now get the help you need. One simple phone call can resolve your tax problem and save you thousands of dollars. To see if you qualify and to get this important free information, call 800-927-1086. 800-927-1086. 800-927-1086.
You're locked on The Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson.
It's showtime! I'm the man in the box here.
In so many ways.
Pimp in the box.
So many ways.
Jim Rome.
In the closet.
Jim Rome, pimp in the box here. Jim Rome. He's a real crumb bum.
Yeah. I opened for 2 of his tour stops.
Oh, very fine.
Actually, he's not a bad. He wasn't a bad dude then. I can't say anything negative.
No, I don't know. I don't even know him. He just sucks at radio, I think.
Well, this was back when the jungle was the thing.
I know.
When he could do a tour stop and put. It was at it was up in Austin both times.
Oh, was it?
At the it was a baseball stadium. It wasn't the Longhorn Stadium. It was pretty big. He put like 10,000 people.
Was it where the Round Rock Express played? Probably
old school. It wasn't the Dell Diamond. This is back before it was built. This is when Rome was at his peak, like 04, 05.
Yeah,
and he filled a stadium.
Yeah, well, not
anymore.
I put him out of business in Houston.
Well,
he was bitching that I was on middays when I got there. Oh, we had a funeral show for him.
Oh, I was on his side of the fence. I worked. I was in Premier at the time, so I was on his team.
Yeah, I was. I was against him. He was the enemy.
You were the enemy on the other side. He had a peak. He did have a run there for a minute.
Man, I was fortunate enough to watch both games in their entirety last night.
Well,
and
you could not. I mean, they were both
you
really,
wanted to turn
really
them
good,
off, and you just couldn't. Now it sucks today because I'm tired and I'm cranky and whatever. But what a night of hoop.
I heard. It doesn't matter who it was. Talk about it this morning on ESPN. This is exactly what Adam Silver dreamed of when he brought us. And it makes some sense. You look at it, it's like a 8-9 matchup in the tournament. You got 2 teams that are obviously slightly or barely around 500 that have obvious flaws. In every one of these play-in, every team has a problem.
Yeah,
whatever that problem is, but they also have a star. They got stars and problems. And it's when you got that, it's just which stars show up and which problems show up. And it was in both games, which stars showed up and which problems showed up. And in one game, the Portland, the problems weren't there. The star and Denny Avdija just showed up.
Yeah.
In the Miami game, it was the star. Miami did not give that game away. It was won by the Hornets. And it's a very different way to get through there until the end. The last 30 seconds, the way that Charlotte won was one of those. First, there was a travel.
Yeah.
And then there was just this terrible possession that turned into a miracle. It was one of those fortuitous, oh, my God, we won a basketball kind of finish that can propel you because despite your mistake, you beat a team that didn't give it to you.
No, you're right.
And you did it without your best shooter. They did it without Bam, which I'll tell you, been a totally different outcome. But there is something about, the basketball gods are smiling on you. And right now, Charlotte's feeling pretty good about themselves. One more win, and they're actually in the playoffs. But they've got the gravy now. You talk about the team playing with really nothing to lose. Charlotte's got that kind of look to them that they might scare somebody into a 7-game series if they can get it into it.
Yeah, Knippel plays 34 minutes.
He is terrible.
Did not have a good day at all. Which, by the way, like I know everybody just assumed Cooper Flagg had won the Rookie of the Year. Only one sports book, I got to put it up. I got to make sure I give them credit here. BetOnline put up odds postseason, like after the season was. Everybody else took them down after game 82. BetOnline was the first one to put odds back up. Konkanippel minus 160. Cooper Flagg plus 130 to be Rookie of the Year. So they like. There's still a chance that he is the Rookie of the Year.
As long, last night he had a terrible game, but if you go back and look at what happened, Spoelstra took him out of the game. They decided that there was every time he came off a pick, they were doubling off the pick, which is a bold move because it just left the paint wide open. But they were able to defend it once Bam went out. So Kneipel was useless. You didn't even play him in the fourth quarter because defensively he's a bit of a liability. We know that. But for the most part, he's a solid defensive player. But they couldn't if you can't make shots, you can't play. And they needed other kind of stuff to stay in there. And it took a heroic performance for LaMelo to do it.
Well, and Kobe White hitting that shot at the end of regulation.
Well, let's not even begin to talk about
how a gangster shot to send it to overtime
to that team because they have a point guard on the court at all times.
They do.
That they absolutely trust. So, yeah, that's a very fun basketball team that probably ain't going to make it out of the first round. But I do think they're going to scare the crap out of whoever they play at least once.
But they're playing Detroit. If they win, they'd play Detroit, which would be
they're going to make it. But I wouldn't want to play them. They look a lot like Portland right now.
That's what I'm saying. Like they're a tough out, and they've got all their talent is young. Like Brandon Miller is only going to get better.
There's kind of
even Ryan Kalkbrenner, my guy, off the bench, but a little bit of a game last night.
That was that's an interesting, fun basketball team.
They are.
I'll tell you, they would be an easy Sancho to root for.
Well, we'll talk about the other game, the Portland Phoenix game, which was a roller coaster. We'll talk about that one coming up next. It's the Morning Huddle 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
Good morning. We've got some road work that's already causing delays. 35 southbound approaching Evans. That's about a 10-12 minute delay. Roadway reduced to one lane. Northbound 35 Weidner, also roadway reduced to one lane. And as you approach Weidner, 35 southbound, that is a full-on closure. West side of town, 90 eastbound Leon Creek to Callahan, roadway reduced to one lane. And we do have that minor accident on I-10 on the frontage road westbound at Wurzbach. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA Time Saver Traffic.
This report is sponsored by True Green. True Green, the easiest way to get a golf course quality lawn. Don't wait. Sign up at TrueGreen.com and get your first application for $9.95. True Green, the official lawn care treatment provider of the PGA Tour. Let the pros do the work so you can enjoy your weekend. Restrictions apply. See site for details.
Join us for San Antonio's most elevated fiesta event, Taste of the Northside, presented by H-E-B, on Thursday, April 23rd at 6 p.m. at the Rocket La Cantera. Enjoy tastings from over 50 local restaurants, plus premier wine, cocktails, cold beers, and live entertainment for one all-inclusive price. All proceeds benefit Brighton Center, serving children with disabilities and developmental delays in San Antonio. Tickets can be purchased at tasteofthenorthside.org. Viva Fiesta!
I'm Dr. Jason Garrett with Arasti. Whether your pain started yesterday or years ago, we treat the root cause so you can feel real relief fast. No pills, no surgery. Most patients notice improvement in just one visit, and we accept most insurance plans. Stop waiting. Start feeling better. Visit Arasti.com today. That's AIRROSTI.com. Arasti. We fix pain fast.
To find the location nearest you, visit Arasti.com.
Fiesta with NAW, Northwest Automotive Warehouse on Calabria Road. NAW has promos that know how to party. Use promo code BLITZ to get free install American-made real truck undercover, Ultraflex truck bed cover, and the Rough Country hard fold low profile bed cover or hard roll-up bed cover. Save money. Shop local with NAW, Northwest Automotive Warehouse. Family owned and operated since 1978 in the Big Red Building at 3027 Calabria or online at nawtruck.com. Viva Fiesta!
I've taken up candle making.
Nigel, the whole office smells like wet dog and gym socks.
My nose is highly refined.
Folks, if your home smells a little off, it might be your AC. Portamoon's Breathe Easy package pulls and deep cleans your blower motor, blower wheel, and housing, cleans your coil in place, disinfects the inside of your AC cabinet, and installs a UV light to help zap bacteria and other nasties hiding in your unit. All for just $6.95.
Quartermoon Plumbing, Heat, and AC, 210-651-5899. License number TACLA 141-074-EM16004.
Looking for a TRT that's flexible enough for your lifestyle? Head to Synergenics and Low T Center. Choose testosterone shots or pills. You can pay with insurance or out of pocket and even have your treatment shipped to your door. And now at Synergenics and Low T Center, they're offering new peptides, new treatments, and more. Boost your energy, libido, and confidence for results you can feel. Book your free testosterone test now at fixmylowt.com. That's fixmylowt.com.
Running a business means wearing multiple hats. So if you're like me, you probably started out using your personal phone, taking client calls and texts nonstop. As my business grew, I needed something smarter. That's when I switched to Quo, the #1 business phone system. Quo works right on your phone or computer. No carrying 2 phones, no clunky landline, just one easy app you can try for free. Your team can share one number and handle calls and texts together like a shared inbox. Any teammate can jump into the conversation, so customers get faster responses. And Quo's AI assistant summarizes your calls and responds to customers 24/7, so you never miss a lead or opportunity. All this starts at just $15 a month. That's basically 2 coffees. You can even keep your current business phone number. Find out why 90,000 businesses trust Quo. No missed calls, no missed customers. Try Quo for free at quo.com/sports. That's quo.com/sports to try Quo free. QUO.com/SPORTS.
Mellow Mushroom has the best pizza in San Antonio. Mellow delivers the best pizza experience with their delicious dough, premium ingredients, and unique flavors. Delivering a higher order of pizza is the standard. If Mellow can make a pizza this delicious, imagine what they can do with munchies, greens, calzones, and burgers. Mellow Mushroom has San Antonio's best happy hour with food specials and half-off adult beverages. Mellow Mushroom is at 1604 in Stone Oak Parkway. Hang with friends, watch the game, and mellow out at Mellow Mushroom.
It's The Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons at 2.
Coming up on The Blitz, we know who the Spurs are going to face in the first round of the playoffs.
So we can start looking ahead to round 1, game 1 coming up Sunday night. And you know we're closer and closer to the draft.
And you know, Stephen Jones said a lot of things on Tuesday. How does RJ Ochoa feel about that?
He'll join us at 2:35.
The Blitz starts at 2.
The Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons at 2 on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
This is Joe Reinagel. You're listening to the home of the Aggies, 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Me?
I'm too fast and too furious.
That should be a movie.
Now, this is you driving up every morning.
Racing when you're racing Tim Duncan.
Yeah.
Speeding down the back roads. He hadn't come out to play, or whoever that was. I still sit at that stop sign for about 10 seconds, just hoping.
You hear?
Just
hey, friend.
roll up on me. Where are you?
The Portland Trailblazers await the San Antonio Spurs. They're probably going to get ready to get on a flight and head down here to San Antonio, eat some enchiladas.
Have
and
some fiesta fun.
Yeah. Maybe we'll see Denny Avdia at Oyster Bake.
Dude, let's give him some bad oysters.
Yeah.
Let's undercook a batch for Denny.
There you go.
Dude, he is a baller. That
What
dude
a
is a
game.
straight up killer. I mean, there's nothing about his game that needs work. 3-level scorer, active defender.
The most
can bust one in your eye. God.
It's like he doesn't run out of energy. You know what I mean? Like it feels like he's constantly going at 11.
I don't know how to describe his game because he has the kind of game. You ever play those guys that don't look like they should be as good as they are? He doesn't have the American fluidity to his shot.
No.
So it goes up at weird times, at weird angles, and he doesn't play like you should play. It just his shot is a minute or like a millisecond early or late than most players would go.
Honestly, that's how I used to feel about Ginobili.
Well, you're exactly
it
right.
felt like he was.
You're defining it. There's this Eurocentrism type of game that the best ones bring. Now, Luka and Joker bring that same pace ability. They're so good at controlling the pace of the game. Denny's that on fast forward. It's just awkward to defend him, and when he's feeling it like he was last night, he is such a downhill player that defending him, you're going to foul out because he just does things weird. Steph Castle, boy, you better rest those knees. You got some work coming your way because he's bigger than you, too.
Put up 41 last night with 12 assists, 7 boards in the effort. Just an incredible showing by him. Drew Holiday, good on both sides.
This is no tomato can, man. This is one of those. The winner is going to be. It's going to be hard fought. Now it might not take more than about 5-6 games. I'd max 6, but when and if the Spurs walk away, it will be a well-earned victory. They will be prime for Denver.
And Donovan Clingan, who didn't show up in the scoreboard. Like, I think he scored 2 points.
Yeah, there was not a lot of need for him. The way that Williams was playing, he wasn't an offensive threat.
But it's defense and rebounding.
Yeah.
Big men doing big men things. 11 boards, like 3 or 4 blocks.
There was not. This was a donut game for both teams. I mean, Clingan was a defensive presence. So was Williams. He was a shot blocker too. But that was about it. So the game was won on the peripheral.
They canceled each other out.
And the game was won because Portland attacked the rim, picked up fouls. And, Phoenix just did as good as they could with what they had. They just played against a tougher team and a better dude in Denny. But I thought Gerald Green had a hell of a game. I thought he played as good as anybody could. Jalen Green. I thought he played great. Booker, foul trouble got him. The better team won.
Dylan Brooks, foul trouble got him too. They're both of them.
I don't like Dylan Brooks, man. I hate to say it.
But I bet you'd like Dylan Brooks if he was a San Antonio Spur. Yeah, he's one of those.
He's one of those dudes that when he gets into a scuffle, it ups his game. He just needs to be in that kind of fight mode. And when he did, he scores. But there's something about it I think is a detriment to his team.
Yeah,
but that's another story. It was a well fought win. Both of us we thought Portland would win. Because they were, in fact, the better team, and they played like it last night.
I think. I mean, listen. I don't think they're going to beat the Spurs. But I do think this is not going to be a sweep.
No,
I think that's a tough team, man.
I think 5 is the respectable number, and going 6, it would not be a shock, but I think it would be upsetting to the Spurs if they let it get that far away from them.
They clearly have some guys who can be a problem, and they're going to create some matchup problems.
They've got guys that you have to defend and you have to respect, and their defense is solid. Thiago's got them playing. Their problem is they don't have a star other than Avja, who is turning into really a big one, and they can't shoot. I mean, Scoot Henderson being a young, talented dude who's getting probably more minutes than I think he deserves. If they could find somebody to play point a little bit more effectively, they would. They can't shoot, so if you can defend them like I think we can, they're gonna have to make a lot of tough shots and get the Spurs in foul trouble. And there's so many Spurs, we can go 8-9 deep, so fouls are never going to be a real problem.
The Spurs certainly have a huge advantage when it comes to depth.
So I do expect, but on the other side of it, like Perkins said on the 4-letter last night with Scott, it was when you walk away from this series, you're going to have earned it, and it's a good pump primer, knowing full well this is what the playoffs are against a B+ level talent team that's a better team than its parts. You'll be ready for Denver. It won't be a sweep. You'll know exactly who you are when you're done with this, and that's exactly where you want to be. And a little bit of history for you Spurs fans. When we play Portland, we end up in the finals.
Yeah, it's two. Like the last 2 times they played, ended up in a finals run,
And Memorial Day Miracle, Sean still loves those Portland
I was telling you, I remember like being a little kid when Portland beat the Spurs in Game 7, and you looked it up, and it was 1990. It was the year that they went on to the finals. But yeah, since then the Spurs have not lost to the Blazers in a playoff series. Knock on wood, that continues here. We will start that discussion this weekend as Portland comes to town.
So we know it's Sunday, but we don't know the time yet.
We don't know the time yet. No, I think they're waiting on the last 2 games to determine what's best for television purposes.
Give us that 9:00 game, man.
I don't think they will, but only because
the Wemby draw.
Well, not just that, but I think they know that most of these when the games are in Portland, they're almost certain to be the 9 o'clock games.
Oh, we got the
So
homework.
I think while they're at home, I think you'll probably get the 7 o'clock tips. Is my guess. And I say my guess. It's also my hope. I don't want. Oh nope, they've already announced it. 8 p.m. Blazers Spurs.
Well,
I was wrong. It's because the other.
Well, at least it'll be after whatever Fiesta events are going on Sunday.
The other home teams on Sunday are Boston, Oklahoma City, and Detroit.
So we're the cleanup act.
Yep.
Yeah, all right.
So Boston starts it off. Boston will play the winner of the Sixers Magic game tonight. The Thunder will play whoever it is between now Phoenix and the winner of LA and Golden State tonight. And the Pistons will play the winner of who's the Eastern game tonight? Why can't I think of it off the top of my head?
It's 76ers.
Oh yeah, 76ers and I just said it. I don't know what's wrong with me.
Where? I can't find it. It's the Magic, dude.
No, they're gonna play. They're gonna play the
Sixers and Magic.
Yeah. So the Sixers and Magic. They'll play the Pistons will play the winner of whoever loses Sixers Magic and the winner of and the Hornets. So that's what it was. So yeah, 8 o'clock tip on NBC and Peacock for the Spurs on
We'll just
Sunday.
have to get to the stadium early so we can watch the game beforehand.
And then Tuesday, it is a 7 o'clock tip, which is nice because it's 6 o'clock for the Celtics game, 7 for the Spurs, and then the 9:30 tip is Lakers Rockets. So that helps because I know that's the other thing that helps is that the
so that's Tuesday.
Yeah, that's
so
Tuesday.
that's the first night of Nyosa.
Okay.
This is an RPP Spurs fan. See, those of us who recall what it's like
and
during
playoffs
Fiesta
at the
and
same
Spurs, you have to look at two calendars to see which is the lesser or greater of two
Are there
evils.
going to be people walking around like this?
Oh, dude. Yes. And the better Fiesta events will have a giant video board.
Yeah.
The better events will know that that's coming.
Yep.
So we can all gather and celebrate together.
All right, let's take a break. We'll wrap up hour number 1. It's Morning Huddle 94.1.
All right, step up. If you really know the Rangers, this is your game on Rangers Game Day. Make your call in the Morning Huddle's Ranger Double Dinger Payday. Pick the Ranger who takes one deep. He hits one, you're in. Ranger tickets. He hits two, and then we're talking tickets and a hotel stay. Big swings, big rewards. Wake up with the Morning Huddle and cash in with the Morning Huddle's Rangers Double Dinger Payday. 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star, South Texas home of the Texas Rangers.
Dave Ramsey here. The only water softener I recommend is a quality water softener from Connecticut. It really is the last water softener you'll ever own.
ConnecticutSA.com.
And tell them Dave Ramsey sent you.
Indeed presents hires you can't afford to get wrong, like a staff accountant at the height of tax season.
Congrats. Looks like the company owes, $50 in taxes. How about that?
That seems low. Why only 50?
Why do you care so much? It's not your money.
This is the time for sponsored jobs. This is what happens when you don't sponsor your job on Indeed. Next time, get matched with quality candidates with Indeed sponsored jobs. Visit Indeed.com/hire now and sponsor your job today.
At the Home Depot, we have all your appliance answers. And with Spring Black Friday savings, you can get up to 40% off, plus free delivery on select brands like GE Profile. Simplify your day and get the GE Profile all-in-one washer dryer with a quick 90 minutes wash and dry time. Now available in multiple color options. And a fridge with hands-free autofill that fills your cup perfectly while you prep for your day. Shop Spring Black Friday savings and get free delivery on appliance purchases of $998 or more right now at the Home Depot. Offer valid April 9th through April 29th. U.S. only. See store online for details.
Buyers Barricades is proud to provide traffic control, rental, and sales for work zones and events in the San Antonio area and beyond. Buyers Barricades, the Texas authority in barricade rental. Learn more online at buyersbarricades.com. That's buyersbarricades.com.
My name is Christine, and I'm a widow. My husband, Ryan, was a healthy 34-year-old, and 3 months later, he was gone. Thankfully, he had life insurance. Ethos made it so easy. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. 100% online, no medical exam. Life insurance didn't take away the loss, but it did give us the space to just grieve.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. Ethos.com/game.
Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
By texting 64000, you agree to receive recurring automated marketing messages from Ownwell. Message and data rates may apply. No purchase required. Terms apply. Available at ownwell.com/terms. Individual results may vary.
Ownwell has saved us over $2,000 in 2 years. Trying to protest your taxes on your own. It can drive somebody mad. Get onto Ownwell, create an account, input information about your house. They do everything for you, and it's amazing.
Your property taxes aren't set in stone. They can be reduced. Ownwell combines savvy technology and deep local expertise to save real estate owners real money. Plus, Ownwell handles everything from paperwork to negotiations and even attending hearings on your behalf. Ownwell saves you time and money. Want to see how much Ownwell can save you on your property taxes? Just enter an address and see your tax savings estimate. See how much you can save with Ownwell right now. Text HOME to 64,000. Text HOME to 64,000. That's HOME to 64,000.
Meet Morgan Jones. Morgan is about to step into a world unknown to most, thanks to Progressive's Renters Insurance, a place of fresh linens and turn-down service. You see, Morgan temporarily vacated her apartment and has gone to a hotel because a pipe burst in her apartment. A pipe that made her sense of reality and apartment ceiling all come crashing down. Luckily, Morgan checked into Progressive's Protection Zone. Get a quote at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and third-party insurers.
When I wake up
the best mornings
in the morning light,
start with Wrangler.
I put on my jeans and I feel alright.
Jeans, jackets, and shirts that get your day started. Good mornings make for better days. Wrangler, for the ride of life.
This is an important notice to all U.S. taxpayers. The IRS is giving away billions of dollars in tax savings through a federal program called the Fresh Start Initiative to aid delinquent taxpayers. This initiative was established for anyone facing financial hardship and unable to pay their back taxes. Qualifying and enrolling in this program will stop all collections, settle your delinquent tax problem, and even reduce what you owe by thousands of dollars. Call the hotline at People's Tax Relief to see if you qualify and get this free information by dialing 800-927-1086. If you have unfiled tax returns or cannot afford to pay your personal or business back taxes, you can now get the help you need. One simple phone call can resolve your tax problem and save you thousands of dollars. To see if you qualify and to get this important free information, call 800-927-1086. 800-927-1086. 800-927-1086.
It's the Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson on 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
Yeah, it's the Morning Huddle 94.1. There's Rob playing his synthesizer.
I think I could have written this.
Yeah.
Do, 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 do.
This is my Casio.
I actually did write this song when I was 7 years old.
Yep.
That's right.
It's like drawing. It's like drawing the Tesla when you were little.
Oh yeah.
And then they made it a reality.
You know, my son's doing star testing right now.
Oh, the glories of the star test.
La Estrella.
And he forgot to the first day he forgot to plug in his little Chromebook the night before, so he almost ran out of juice. But I remember, like, when I was in like 6th grade, we had a project, and it was like, what do you think a desk will look like in the year 2000?
Year 2000.
And in the year 2000, the desk that I made, it had a charger on it. So
why would you? Oh, because when you were young, they had cell phones.
They didn't have cell phones when I was in 6th grade. But I did project a world where laptop computers would be built into our desks.
Oh, like a broadcast desk.
Oh,
yes.
Okay.
Fancy.
But it turns out now, I mean, we're in 2026 and they haven't even gotten there. So I don't like to brag about being ahead of my time, but I was way ahead of my time.
You already knew what you wanted.
I don't like
Way ahead of
bragging
my time.
either, but you talk about your childhood drawings coming to life.
Yeah.
My first childhood drawing of a truck looks much like the brand new postal vehicles.
Oh.
Have you seen the new postal vehicles?
They look weird.
I've
Yeah,
not.
they look a lot like my Dr. Seuss version of a truck when I was like 3, 4. So those came true too.
What isn't the USPS very poor? now? Like,
they got these fancy new Dr. Seuss trucks.
They look like German, right? Or they look like they'd be made in Luxembourg.
They don't look of this world. I can tell you that. I would be very embarrassed as a
like the door is way down here,
and it's got like a bubble front and a big.
It's like the Pope Mobile, kind of.
Exactly. It's not from this world, and that's what I drew back when I was in 3rd grade. That's what I saw in the future.
Good job, man. Good for you. Yeah, that's good for you.
Some of us have the gift.
Yeah, a lot. You see,
Da Vinci Rob.
That's me. Yeah.
I can see the future.
I could.
I can see the future.
I had some other ones that didn't quite turn out. My jet shoes have not worked out yet.
What I do want to do is when we return, I want to talk about the play that knocked Bam Adebayo out of the game last night.
I think he broke his coccyx.
He might have. And Eric Spoelstra was not pleased.
Dude,
so we'll talk about that coming up. It's the Morning Huddle 94.1.
The Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson. KTFM Floresville.
This report is sponsored by Positive Coaching Alliance.
Got issues with youth or high school sports? Positive Coaching Alliance can help. PCA, a national nonprofit, offers more than 1,000 free online resources for youth and high school sports coaches, parents, students, and administrators. Visit PCADevZone.org.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go, and that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/radio right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
This Saturday, April 18th at 4 p.m., the San Antonio Gunslingers ride into Freeman Coliseum for a Pistolero showdown against the Vegas Nighthawks. We're celebrating the rich culture and heritage of San Antonio and South Texas with a special Pistoleros-themed game full of pride, passion, and that true South Texas spirit. The first 1,000 fans through the door get our exclusive new Fiesta medal. Saddle up, San Antonio. Grab your tickets now at sagunslingers.com and let's fill the Coliseum. Guns up!
Almost 90 years ago, Academy Sports and Outdoors was born right here in Texas. So we know a thing or two about a thing or two. Like beans don't belong in Chile. It's called a feeder road. And how far really means how long. We've been your neighbor for generations. That's why we're adding Texas-sized deals across the store, only in Texas. If you happen to find a better price at a competitor, we'll beat it by 5%. Academy. Fun can't lose.
Hi, everybody. It's Joe Reinagle. You know, now is a great time of year to get your roof inspected and ready for our crazy spring weather. Be it hot, cold, rain, or hail, who knows what Mother Nature has in store for us this year. Call Stevens Roofing at 210-785-0994. You know, your roof protects your home and your family. A quality roof overhead means comfort, confidence, and certainly peace of mind. Now is the time to get your roof ready for spring. Call Stevens Roofing at 210-785-0994 or go to stevensroofing.net.
What are you doing every day to support your liver? If you enjoy sweets, fast food, alcohol, or take any medications, that's a vital question to ask. Hi, I'm Sherry Torkas, pharmacist and health author. For over 30 years, I've helped people make informed decisions about their health, especially concerning prevention and long-term wellness. Supporting your liver isn't just a wellness trend, it's a daily essential. That's why I recommend Active Liver by New Nordic. It's made with plant-based ingredients like milk thistle, turmeric, and globe artichoke, herbs clinically studied for their protective and restorative effects on the liver. Active Liver blends traditional herbal wisdom with modern scientific research. Not all supplements are created equal. I trust Active Liver because it's backed by science, meets strict quality standards, and delivers true daily liver support.
Active Liver is available online at Amazon or NewNordicUSA.com, or you can find it in stores at CVS, Meijer Grocery, Wegmans, and now Active Liver is available at your local GNC.
Running a business means wearing multiple hats. So if you're like me, you probably started out using your personal phone, taking client calls and texts nonstop. As my business grew, I needed something smarter. That's when I switched to Quo, the #1 business phone system. Quo works right on your phone or computer. No carrying 2 phones, no clunky landline, just one easy app you can try for free. Your team can share one number and handle calls and texts together like a shared inbox. Any teammate can jump into the conversation so customers get faster responses. And Quo's AI assistant summarizes your calls and responds to customers 24/7, so you never miss a lead or opportunity. All this starts at just $15 a month. That's basically 2 coffees. You can even keep your current business phone number. Find out why 90,000 businesses trust Quo. No missed calls, no missed customers. Try Quo for free at quo.com/sports. That's quo.com/sports to try Quo free. QUO.com/SPORTS.
When I wake up
The best mornings
in the morning light,
start with Wrangler.
I pull on my jeans and I feel alright.
Jeans, jackets, and shirts that get your day started. Good mornings make for better days. Wrangler, for the ride of life.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
Good morning. As you head into your commute, we do have a few stalls. I-10 eastbound West Avenue off to the shoulder. Another at 410 northbound at Ingram and 37 northbound 410. Again, all of these stalls, right shoulder blocked. Still working that minor wreck on I-10 frontage road westbound at Wurzbach and road work 35 southbound approaching Olympia Parkway. Now a 20-minute delay. It's got the roadway reduced to 1 lane. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA. Time saver traffic.
San Antonio's Sports Center.
Here come the Blazers. They took down Phoenix last night in a play-in game, 114-110. The Blazers were paced by Denny Avdija's 41.7 rebound, 12 assist performance. Miami, well, they went down to the Charlotte Hornets last night, 127-126 in overtime. LaMelo Ball led the way with 30 points and 10 assists.
From the studios of San Antonio Sports Star, reaching more sports fans than any station in South Texas. Welcome to the Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson. This is 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Hello, friends. 7:01 on the Morning Huddle, 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star. I've purchased my first Fiesta event tickets for this year.
It hadn't really hit me until just this morning that it is Fiesta week, baby. Thursday, put on your Why You Betters and let's do this.
Yeah, San Antonio. Yes, where we'll be rolling, baby.
Be rolling.
Yeah, we're gonna go. We're gonna hit Oyster Bake. That's gonna be my wife and kids' first Fiesta experience.
It is the perfect beginning and perfect start and perfect entree into the Fiesta culture is Oyster Bake. Get a little bit of everybody.
And then
and I never got oysters ever.
I didn't get it last year. You know what? At Oyster Bake last year, I had a gordita. Oh, okay. And I mean,
I did too.
Well, not like that. The lady, I knew it was going to be good because when I told her I didn't want tomatoes on it, she had no idea what I was talking about, and she had to look to someone else and ask to translate. I said,
tomate.
"Oh, yes."
Remember, tomate. That's all you got to say.
But we knew at that moment we had chosen the perfect.
That's right. I knew she was going to make me a good gordita.
And it was the one up, for the oyster bakes that are types that know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
It was the one on the other side of the little kids area up there on the far south.
By stage 1 or 2?
Stage 2.
2, right?
Back up there is the gordita place.
Yes.
Sweet. And that is just a... We're within hours of having one. Hours.
Literal hours
of having.
Pray for no rain. That's all I can say for
that
day.
No.
Maybe if there's rain, maybe there's fewer people there.
Yeah, we've muddled through. We muddled.
Yeah, my wife. I wanted to go on Saturday. My wife, though, like when she was growing up, she was a big fan of the band Switchfoot, and they are playing on Friday. So we are going on Friday, and I think she's seen Switchfoot like 20 times. She's going to see him again.
All right.
So
Switchfoot.
Yeah.
I like that.
I know, right?
That's a good band name.
Yeah.
They're a rock band from San Diego.
San Diego. That's right. Saliva also playing. I like Saliva too. So
in general, or just
the band Saliva. What? So there's a little bit for both of us on Friday. So that'll be
and gorditas of both types will be at St. Mary's.
Oh yes, they will.
Saliva's got the intro to my show when I was in Austin was "Ladies and Gentlemen" by Saliva, and that's how my show started. And then
soft spot in your soul.
Yes.
When you hear it, I had another song for me, and when I hear that song to this day, I feel like I got to go to work.
Yeah.
As soon as I hear it, like, is the mic on?
So yeah, we're heading to that, and then I think I may do Taste of New Orleans on Saturday.
Oh, just the beginning. There's a hole, and I guess I should have known this. There's no Heights Night this year.
I don't know about that.
I didn't see that.
There's no Heights Night.
Okay.
I'm quite frankly shocked.
Yeah.
That's not here. Is it a temper? I don't know the answers to whether it's temporary or long term, but not like I have attended it recently. Maybe that's why they're not having it. Has attendance dropped?
Perhaps it has. I don't know. How many did you go to last year?
How many events?
Yeah.
We did Oyster Bake. I did Nyosa twice. We did the Flambeau Parade.
And we did Taste of the North Side.
We did Taste of the North Side. So we did 5, 6 things.
Very busy man. Very busy man.
Alamo Heights Night has been paused and will not occur on April 17, 2026.
Oh, we weren't going to that anyway then.
Yeah, that was we're going to be at Oyster Bake, and maybe
Yeah.
South Side finally kicked the North Side, Alamo Heights ass.
Beat it.
Finally.
Beat it. That's the thing about that Oyster Bake, though. It is a bitch for me to get to.
Well, park and ride, dude, they got that down to about as mechanized science as you can get. You can get to and from pretty quick.
Yeah, that's the best way to do Fiesta.
Or you can park at somebody's yard for $20.
It's just, I'm not what you would call a bus person.
No, I'm not. It's the unwashed, we know. But you can go park in somebody's neighborhood, and you'll pay for their Fiesta because they're going to charge about $30. But
maybe
they'll put
50.
every car possible in their yard, and they'll pay for their Fiesta night.
That's
you're close.
If anybody who's been to Texas OU, the Cotton Bowl's not in the greatest neighborhood in Dallas.
Really? Yeah, it's not.
It's surrounded by like ghetto ass houses.
It's kind of like not St. Mary's is ghetto, but yeah, it's not in the best of neighborhoods.
But when you park for Texas OU, when the parking lot's full, the State Fair or whatever you're going to, but I think it's mostly on Texas OU Day because there's a lot of people for the fair and for the game. But they'll let you pay $20 and you'll literally park in their grass.
Oh, I'm not.
And they'll have like
this is Oyster Bake.
People just pull into their yard.
Well,
and
this is Oyster Bake.
Yeah,
yeah. The whole neighborhood on both sides, they make a killing by letting people park in their yards. It pays for their Fiesta.
Hey, good for them.
I do it.
Good for them. Yeah, I'm excited for Fiesta. My second official Fiesta.
It is why we are who we are as San Antonians. If you don't do it, go do one event. Go get out there and go do one.
Do something.
There's plenty of free ones out there. Go be amongst our commonhood and be a San Antonian for a week.
Alexander says ride the park and ride from Crossroads. It's not bad at all. That's what we did last year.
That's what we do. They've got it down,
and
man.
it's only like $3 to ride. It's a good deal. I just don't like riding on a bus.
My fear is always I got to take a leak and the bus stops. I'm like, oh God, it's one of my many neuroses.
That's way worse on the way back.
Yes,
when you've had 11 beers.
But this is pretty quick to and from. They're pretty good at it.
Yeah, and it's not too far. So that's the first event we're going to do. Say hey to us if you're out there.
Yeah, we're out and
Friday.
about. We'll have sticks in our hands.
Yeah, we were very famous last year at the Oyster Bake. Yes, Rob and I, there were people approaching us saying, "What a show!
What
a show!"
Thank you for being amongst us.
And believe me, I said this show is one day going to be the 18th best show in the whole country.
A man can dream.
And then it was. Now, I promise.
We're gunning for 16.
What I promise, I deliver.
Those Portland sons of bitches better look out.
Believe me.
We're coming for them.
That's right. And when I tell you I've got to go to the bathroom and I'm going to take the straight directly to the porta potty, you better open up that straight or else.
Make a hole.
That's right. And they do. They do that for me. Beautiful thing. Hey, I've got a family 4-pack of tickets to go see the Vegas Nighthawks and the San Antonio Gunslingers. That is Saturday, April 18th, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. You want to be there? You might be. And that's what. If you're going to Oyster Bake on Friday, that means your Saturday's wide open, friend. Head on out. See the Gunslingers taking on the Vegas Nighthawks. That's Saturday, April 18th, 4 p.m. Let's go with caller number 5, 210-656-3776. You'll win a 4-pack of tickets to go see the Gunslingers take on the defending champion Vegas Nighthawks. Should be a fun time out there at the Gunslingers game. How about that? All right. I told you I wanted to talk about the play that it basically ended the night for Bam Adebayo, who hurt his back. So what happened was LaMelo Ball basically yanked on Bam's foot, and it ended up making Bam fall. He hurt his back and missed the game. And when you see the play, especially when you see it in slow motion,
it's dirty.
It's hard to not go, wow, they should have kicked him out of the game.
Probably. And he's going to pay a fine for it.
Almost certainly. But I think he's probably okay with that.
He's down. The GoFundMe in Carolina will pay for it. I mean,
yeah.
I'm all for what he did if I'm wearing powder blue.
Spoelstra said, I didn't see it when it happened, but I don't think it's cute. I don't think it's funny. I think it's a stupid play. It's a dangerous play. Obviously, our best player was out. I'm not making an excuse. The Hornets played great, and they made those plays down the stretch. We had our opportunities to win. That's a shame, but you should be penalized for that. I don't think that belongs in the game. Tripping guys, shenanigans.
It wasn't intentional.
You don't think so?
No, I don't think he meant to hurt him. I think it was a little bit of gamesmanship. And I don't like Ball at all. There's something about him I want to punch in the face. He's always been that guy that he's my kryptonite. I just don't like guys like that.
Now,
but I don't hold him wholly responsible. Yeah, he did it. I don't think he meant to do it. It was a flagrant one, obviously a flagrant one. But this is playoff basketball, baby. It's winner take it, and he made it happen. That's all I'm going to say.
LaMelo said he apologized. I apologize on that one. I got hit in the head on the play and didn't really know where I was, but I'm going to check on him, see if he's okay and everything. Yeah, he's okay. He's got the rest of the offseason to heal up.
Again,
the Heat don't make the playoffs for the first time in a long time.
It was vicious, but not malicious. If that sounds right, I don't think he meant to do it. The outcome obviously he caused. It was his fault this happened. I don't think he tried to hurt him. I think he tried to just manipulate him in the air, and it worked.
Yeah, and basically the shot got blocked. Ball fell down, and when Adebayo was going for the rebound, he kind of swiped his foot out from under him, and of course, Ball goes down and dunks while Bam's laying on the floor at the other end.
Have you ever landed like that?
It sucks.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
That hurts all the way to the tip of your nose, man. That is the most painful place to fall hard on. Your coccyx.
Yeah. And they asked the crew about whether or not it should have been, if they should have thrown Ball out of the game. So Spoelstra said Curtis was there. He's talking about Curtis Blair. It's his responsibility to see that. And if it's not his responsibility, then Zach Zarba has got to see it. Someone's got to see that, and that he should have been thrown out of the game for that. I don't know him from anyone. There's no place in the game for that. Obviously, it took Bam out of the game, but that did not deter us. If there's anything about our locker room, the guys just get into the competition. Which, first of all, Eric Spoelstra saying, I don't know LaMelo Ball from anyone. That's a little bit of a jab. It's not like LaMelo Ball's.
We all know who he is.
Yeah, it's not like he's LiAngelo Ball.
You didn't watch any game film at all, Coach?
Yeah,
you didn't know who that guy was?
Well, what Zach Zarba said was, the official said, the play wasn't whistled in real time. Play continued with a fast break, and because play wasn't stopped immediately and there was no whistle on the play, the window to review the play was closed. Play was stopped after a change of possession and then a timeout. So by rule, our window to review that play is closed.
Which is kind of a problem. But again, I don't hold any ill will. He's going to pay a fine. Yeah, it was, like I said, it was vicious. That hurt, but it wasn't malicious. He didn't just actively push him out of bounds so he landed on his ass.
And I don't know. I thought it was intentional. I thought it was dirty. But
I don't know.
But also, I'm not for necessarily kicking guys out of playoff games either. This is what when I always say playoff basketball is a different animal, and it's tough, and it hurts, and it's bodies flying, and it's dudes getting tripped. It's kind of true.
Well, the fact is, if Spoelstra wants to be pissed at the refs, how about the one-footed travel for the layup to tie the game?
Yeah,
that was an obvious travel, and they didn't. But if you really want to bitch, if Spoelstra has a better point with that than he does with that having him thrown out of the game. The irony is, if he'd have been thrown out of the game, he wouldn't have been there for the double-footed travel that got him in the overtime. So the basketball gods were not on Miami's side last night. It just wasn't going to happen for him because other than that, without Bam, they played a hell of a basketball game against a team at home who was playing good enough that they didn't even have to have their shooter on the court.
First time they have missed the playoffs since 2019.
6 years, 7 years now, huh?
Pretty good run. And like Tyler Hero's face after the shot got blocked at the end, like he couldn't believe they were not going to be in the playoffs. He was like, "What?" Tyler Hero's never missed the playoffs.
I'll tell you, he does not lack for confidence. Pass the ball, brother. Dude, that last shot. Come on, man.
Yeah. All right. We will talk about the games coming up tonight on the other side. It is the Morning Huddle, 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Dr. Jacob Torres is my doctor, San Antonian through and through. If you grow up in the city, we've already talked about Fiesta. There's lots of things out there that can knock you off a weight loss program. Dr. Torres understands that. When you go see him, it's not about GLP-1s or semaglutides or any other kind of drug. It's about you understanding your relationship with food and how to lose weight from now on and maintain a healthy lifestyle. So when things like Fiesta pop up and there's a couple of gorditas passed around, you can have one without fear of it busting off your diet and never coming back. It's understanding the relationship. I want you to understand your food and lose weight and feel better about yourself. And Dr. Torres can help you with all of that. Call him today. The number's 210-468-1891. His website is beautiful. It's called IFFhealth.com. Go there. Take the functional health test. I promise you it'll change your life. If it's time for you to lose weight, you want to keep it off, and you don't want the commitment for shots or pills, call Dr. Torres today. It will be the best thing you've ever done for yourself. And once you get started, I want you to come on by and thank me later.
Let's be honest. Watching the Rangers is better when you got something on the line. On Rangers game days, call your shot with the Morning Huddles. Rangers Double Dinger Payday. Play ball! Pick the Ranger you think will send one into the seats. He hits one, you're going to a Rangers game. He hits two. Now you've just been upgraded. Tickets and a hotel stay. That's what we call getting paid. Wake up with the Morning Huddle. Make your pick and win with the Morning Huddle's Rangers Double Dinger Payday. 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star, South Texas home of the Texas Rangers.
Tomorrow, the Blitz is taking over Novo Brewery. We're hosting the Business Networking International April Mixer, food specials, drink specials, and your chance to network with business professionals across San Antonio. It's Novo Brewery attached to North Star Mall tomorrow beginning at 2.
This is Officer Green with the San Antonio Police Department. SAPD is always hiring. Are you interested in a rewarding career that offers great pay, benefits, respect, and a chance to make a difference? Then visit sapdcareers.com if you are looking for a career with opportunities. The SAPD is looking for qualified applicants committed to keeping the Alamo City safe. This is your chance to make a difference. Become one of San Antonio's finest. Visit sapdcareers.com. For eligibility requirements, visit sapdcareers.com.
If you don't care about saving 50% off your wireless bill for the same 5G coverage the big guys are charging a fortune for, maybe you care about keeping jobs in America. Pure Talk does. They've pledged to run their entire operation from this country, including all their customer service. Or maybe you care about our nation's veterans. Pure Talk does. They've donated hundreds of thousands of dollars to America's Warrior Partnership, a fantastic organization working hard to prevent veteran suicide. Or maybe you care about closing America's skills gap. Pure Talk does. They're a proud supporter of MicroWorks. They're helping my foundation train the next generation of skilled workers. Don't get me wrong. Saving money's great, and you'll save plenty with Pure Talk. But if you want to be in business with people who share your values, dial pound 250. Say micro, and switch to an American wireless company that actually stands for something. Pure Talk.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-550-8841. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems.
We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau.
You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call
800-550-8841. That's 800-550-8841.
Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
It's the Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson.
I'm from Texas. Hey. Oh, I thought it was going to break. Was this instrumental only?
Hey.
No, it's coming.
Hey.
It's coming.
Hey,
It's
a little
my
bit
remix.
on that Bam Adebayo thing. He kind of was flopping. He kind of brought some of it on himself. LaMelo's a strong dude, but on the ground, just my hand ain't going to throw a 6'10", 260-pound, 40-pound dude down. I'm sorry.
That's true.
I was starting to doubt myself. I watched the tape again. I'm not mad at Paul. I'm not mad at him.
Before we went to heaven, he even said it. Hey, keep my weapon.
Looks like he's been. You know, have you seen those things that like when you dip it in the water and they put the it's not water, but it's got a film over the top of this liquid.
Oh, yeah,
And you dunk it in and it comes out with like a pattern all over it.
Yes.
It looks like they took LaMelo and held him by his nose and dunked it in that water and then brought him out, and he was just covered with
all
his tattoos.
Yeah, there's so many. It doesn't even look real. It looks like one of those fake T-shirts you put on with fake tats. It is a remarkable.
There's
feat.
the play right there.
I think there's a little bit of flop action.
Let's see if you see it here in slow motion.
Yeah, I mean, he's a strong dude. I'll give him that. But you think he was able to, with one hand to lift Bam off the ground?
Here's why I think
backwards.
Here's why I think it was possible. Because Bam was trying to save the ball with one, without going out of bounds.
He was. That ball is without blame. I'm not saying that, but I do think Bam threw himself backwards to call attention to the fact that LaMelo had hit him at the ankle or pulled his foot. So I think you pay a fine. I think he probably might have been a free throw involved with that and maybe a flagrant one, but I think he probably should have finished the game no matter what.
The hoop games tonight, they'll be back in action tonight in the NBA. I can't imagine the games will be as competitive as they were last night.
I think they will, man. I think it goes down to kind of like those 8-9. I mean, these are, like we said, we got teams with definite flaws.
Because we couldn't have had two more competitive games last night. So it was great.
And sometimes you don't have to have great teams for a great game. And I think this is what we're getting here. 4 teams that are all competitive with problems.
Philly and Orlando will be the first to tip. That is a 6:40 tip. Mm-hmm. The Sixers are 2.5-point favorites.
The old dudes versus the kids.
Yeah, there is a little of that.
I mean, Paul George and Embiid on one side. I mean, we got Edgecombe and Maxey, next generation. And Paolo is about to take a turn toward the Carmelo Anthony side of the NBA, if he's not careful. Lots of buckets, but no production.
That's a crispy take.
I'm telling you, this kid was supposed to be better this year.
Yeah.
He was supposed to continue this rise of offensive capabilities and team leadership with this young team. And whether it's him or his coach or the makeup of this team, they're not as good as the sum of their parts. They should be better. And I put that squarely on Paolo. He's going to have to do something tonight.
Yeah, I like the over in this game. Even though in both games went 2-0 to the over yesterday, although one of them was overtime.
It took 5 extra minutes.
Yeah, but it's a couple teams who, first of all, the the overall numbers say that, oh, well, the Sixers offense is mediocre. But then you factor in when Embiid plays, their offense is not mediocre. Their offense is
Orlando's in trouble. If Embiid's playing like if you get 80% of Embiid, I think Orlando's going down.
And both these teams are kind of bad protecting the rim. I think you'll see a lot of like runouts, a lot of easy buckets. So I am gonna project this is a higher scoring game. I kind of lean to the Sixers. I think that a fully healthy Sixers team is just on a different level, talent-wise.
And with Paul George healthy now again, or at least playing more consistent minutes, and we know Maxi's fully capable, but it all comes down to Embiid. Embiid plays his game. There's no way Orlando beats him.
Look, this is so here's the deal. Sixers are 21-23 straight up, 19-25 when Joel Embiid doesn't play. So you go, oh, well, if he's not going to play, you are looking at the Magic probably. But the games where the Sixers are favored without Embiid, Philly 7-1, 4-4 against the spread. And then when Embiid is out and Maxey and Paul George both play, the Sixers are 7-3. So I like the Sixers tonight, even if and I don't know if Embiid's going to play. I didn't think he was.
I have him out with that abdomen still got him.
Okay,
so
I thought he was questionable, but
Jonathan Isaac's game time with a knee, and young Jet Howard is game time with an ankle.
I can't believe Jet Howard's in the NBA. That's a shocking development to me still. No, so I like Philly tonight. When we come back, you like when I say that, Vic? When we come back, we'll take a look at we'll take a look at the Clippers and Warriors as one of them is going to go home tonight. See ya. Beat it. Scram to one of those teams.
Steph.
We'll talk about that next. It's the Morning Huddle 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Hey, this morning when you woke up, was there something painful the moment you put your foot on the ground? Did you wake up knowing as soon as I set my foot down, it's going to start hurting again, and it's going to linger with me all day long? And it's been going on for weeks. A lot of us live with pain. Don't. There's fixes out there. And it's not the kind you probably already tried. You probably called your doctor and they said, take these pills till it no longer bothers you. And then once you stop taking the pills, it starts bothering you again. Or maybe you went to a doctor and they said, you know what, your fix is surgery. There's nothing wrong with you that a little bit of cutting cannot prolong. That's not a Rosti. They'd go about the fixing of your pain in an entirely different way. Very hands-on. They're going to find out why you're hurting, where you're hurting, and fix that. Like if you're dealing with a soft tissue injury, a sprain or strain, maybe it's a bad back, a pulled muscle, a spasm of sorts. A Rosti can fix it all and fix it fast. Under 3 visits for most. So call them today. Go see them today. Write this number down. It's 1-800-404-6050. Forget about a referral. Walk in and they'll accept most insurances when you walk in. Listen, don't let pain keep you from doing things that you love. The fix out there, it's called a Rosti. Call them now. Come on by and thank me later.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star traffic from Newstalk 550 KTSA.
Good morning. We'll start with some good news. Just cleared that accident, I-10 on the frontage road, westbound at Wurzbach, now clear. Still have a few stalls. All of these are up to the right shoulder, so your main lanes are getting by. I-10 eastbound West Avenue, 410 northbound at Ingram, and on the southeast side, 37 northbound at Loop 410. Now, this road work on the northeast side, this is our heaviest delay right now. 35 southbound, right as you approach Thousand Oaks. This is causing about a 45-50-minute delay. Stop and go from Fisher Road. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA, Time Saver Traffic.
This report is sponsored by Positive Coaching Alliance.
Got issues with youth or high school sports? Positive Coaching Alliance can help. PCA, a national nonprofit, offers more than 1,000 free online resources for youth and high school sports coaches, parents, students, and administrators. Visit PCADevZone.org.
Car wreck? What happens next? Thomas J. Henry knows you deserve to get compensated for your injuries. Don't settle for less than you deserve. Visit ThomasJHenryLaw.com. The name you know, the firm you trust. Principal Office, San Antonio.
Looking for TRT that's flexible for your lifestyle? Head to Synergenics and Low T Center, where they offer TRT shots and pills. Pay with insurance or out of pocket. You can even have your testosterone shipped to your door. Ready to change your life? The choice is yours. Book now at FixMyLowT.com.
This is the story of the one.
As a maintenance tech at a university, he knows ordering from multiple suppliers takes time away from keeping their arena up and running. That's why he counts on Grainger to get everything he needs, from lighting and HVAC parts to plumbing supplies, all in one place. And with fast, dependable delivery, he's stocked and ready for the next tip-off. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
My perfect day has sand, salt water, and friends. But my moderate to severe plaque psoriasis can take me out of the moment. Now I'm all in with clearer skin thanks to Skyrizi. Risankizumab Riza, a prescription-only 150 milligram injection for adults who are candidates for systemic or phototherapy. With Skyrizi, most people saw 90% clearer skin, and many were even 100% plaque-free at 4 months. Skyrizi is just 4 doses a year after 2 starter doses.
Don't use if allergic to Skyrizi. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines.
Thanks to Skyrizi, there's nothing on my skin, and that means everything. Ask your doctor about Skyrizi, the #1 dermatologist-prescribed biologic in psoriasis. Visit Skyrizi.com or call 1-866-SKYRIZI to learn more.
Hey, Mom, now that I have an after-school job, I think I want to buy a drum kit.
Okay, Rockstar. Let's look at your account. When kids start making money, Chase has easy-to-use tools and expert bankers to help them learn how to manage it.
And next month, I'll buy the bass drum and the cymbals. Oh, and maybe some noise-canceling headphones for you.
Aw, you've thought of everything. Help kids save, budget, and build financial independence, all with Chase. That's good for kids and good for parents. Visit your local Chase branch and get started.
Account subject to approval. J.P. Morgan Chase Bank, N.A. member FDIC.
It's The Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons at 2.
Coming up on The Blitz, we know who the Spurs are going to face in the first round of the playoffs.
So we can start looking ahead to round 1, game 1 coming up Sunday night. And you know we're closer and closer to the draft.
And you know, Stephen Jones said a lot of things on Tuesday. How does R.J. Ochoa feel about that?
He'll join us at 2:35.
The Blitz starts at 2.
The Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons at 2 on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star. San Antonio's Sports Center.
The NBA play-in began last night. Bring on the Blazers. Portland took down the Suns pretty easily, 114-110. Denny Avdija looked good doing it, 41-7 and 12 in the outcome. In this first game, the Hornets and Heat battled it out to a full game and had to play some more. 127-126 overtime. LaMelo Ball led the way with 30 points and 10 assists.
This is Jason Minix, and you're listening to the home of the Texas Rangers, 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Yeah! Woo! Playoff time!
Woo!
Woo!
Ah, yes, playoff time, fiesta time. It's a good time to be alive in San Antonio, Texas. I like to say I was the good luck. And once I got here, the Spurs really started to turn things around. Right? It was either me or Wemby arrival that really started to change things for the Spurs. But
it's 99. It was 99.9 of one of them.
Yeah.
A small little part, but I
like to. I played my part.
I mean, we all did.
I like to think
we
I
all
played
played
my
our
part.
roles. Just make sure you're starring in your role.
That's right. That's all I try to do, friends. That's all I try to do is I try to bring it for the Spurs, and here I am.
You're not one of those crazy Hispanics, though.
No.
Nah, that's my job.
That's your job.
That's my job.
How does Vic afford it?
Anybody on the Brigade Bar? Honestly, I have not seen a picture of the true crazy Hispanic tents on the street corners. Are they out there?
Because you're going to go, right?
And if there is one, tell me where it is.
The weather's been bad. Maybe they don't want to set up shop
like
in the bad weather.
Zarzamora and
they don't care.
Military and Roosevelt. Is there someone at the corner of Military and Roosevelt? Is there someone at the corner of Culebra and Zarzamora in that Bills parking lot? Is there someone there right now? I'll buy a full-on wall hanging of a stallion.
Yeah, there's
And
some
a-
on
and a-
Walsham.
and a
There's some
t-shirt.
on Walsham.
Is there one on Walsham?
There was one on this past Saturday.
So wait a minute. Are they?
I think when we find out where one is, we need to go and meet them.
Will one not set up shop at the the flea market across the street?
That's there all the time. But
you got to be careful.
Yeah, go in the back there.
Come on. So wait a minute. Our neighborhood here is worse than the ones you guys are talking about?
It's worse than downtown.
That
damn.
I think you can.
Y'all were trying to convince me to go over there when I first moved here.
I'm telling you, I think you can get a kidney.
Well, Vic
That's the
tried.
back of the one at Roosevelt.
It's Vic's old one. You don't want it. It's all busted.
You need new retinas or corneas or anything like that. I can get them out of the back of that flea
I already
market.
been there. They didn't have my blood type,
Let me
so
tell
it
you, man,
wouldn't match.
There's some stuff that goes on in the back of that building I don't even want to know. You can get your identity changed. You go in there and get a little bit of liposuction, a butt lift, and a brand new Spurs Let's Get Nasty t-shirt.
That's what you want, though, right?
That's
Now
the
imagine
one-stop
Rob
shop.
shows up in that brand new shirt with a big, thick ass.
Big
oh,
old,
how good would that
big
be?
duck lips. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
All of a sudden, you're real skinny on your waist, and they're like, where'd all that go? And then Rob turns around and it's
shove it in my face.
They call me Big Dumper.
You want to talk about a dump truck? Hey, and all for $10.
That's it. That's it. Now, you might get an infection, but big deal.
That's
worth
you
it.
live for today. But I'm serious. I need to find one. I am ready to go buy my gear.
Yeah, I'm curious at the. I've never been to one of these pop up.
They're
I like to make
coming.
it sound like it's a fancy thing. Oh, it's a pop up event.
That's what it is.
No,
Yes.
it literally is.
What do you mean? Well, we got to be fast enough to get away from the cops.
Yeah, because first of all, they don't really have permission to be there, right?
Well,
because
I
it's
mean,
on someone else's property.
Normally
and
they'll
then,
get a little bit.
Permission, sure mission.
A little bit
yeah.
of, hey, for $50, you can do whatever the hell you want, kind of thing. They pay a little bit of rent.
Big deal.
But when the cops come, I had no idea you were out there.
No.
When the trademark cops, the Secret Service, and all those patent infringement types start showing up, I never knew.
Y'all worried about the wrong things.
Never knew you, man. Never knew you.
The other game tonight is the Clippers and the Warriors, and this is a win or go home game where, we've talked about it all year long. The Warriors being this team they've got it right. If Steph's healthy. Now Steph's healthy, and I still don't know if it's enough. I just don't know. It's hard to trust them right now. They haven't looked good in a long time. And the Clippers, a solid defensive team.
And Kawhi Leonard's playing MVP basketball right now.
Kawhi's going to be the best player in this series. And I know Steph, or at least in this series, in this game, Kawhi's the best player on the floor right now. So what do you expect tonight?
The end of a –
Clippers are 5.5-point favorites.
Yeah, and I feel like Steph is still a viable, very good NBA basketball player. But he is no longer able, even at his best, I think, to go out and win a series. He's still capable of winning a game. He can still shoot you and win any game anytime. And he could do that tonight. But normally the end of a team or the end of a career is kind of a whisper instead of a bang.
Yeah.
And I think it's going to be kind of a quiet night because he's not at 100%. And the Clippers they're the savvy team like Miami. You're going to have to beat them. They're not going to do anything dumb to give you the game. They're not going to foul out. They're not going to commit that. They're old, salty veterans on this team. So I just don't think that Golden State's got enough to go into L.A. and beat a Kawhi-led team, unless Steph has one of those magical nights, and he could. But I think the best thing for Golden State is to go home. I think that you're to an age point where you don't ever want to quit, but this is not a team that is equipped to go very far, even if they do make it past tonight.
If they make it past tonight, they've got to win another game, and then you get your big reward is going to Oklahoma City.
So your imminent beatdown is coming, and I know Steph's going to give the valiant try, but I feel like this Golden State season is just going to pass like, and there we go.
Yeah, this line opened at 3.5 and got bet up. So a lot of confidence in the Clippers right now. I guess the question is, can the shooting can they be hot? And if Porzingis is shooting hot and Curry's shooting hot, then it's a different game. But
I just don't see it.
I don't see it either.
And I want it to be, and I think it'll be competitive because Steph is is that good. I think there's going to be enough points to be made to keep it near, but there's just too much of the Kawhi syndrome. I don't see how they stop him, and I think he's fully capable of taking out at least the second scorer on anybody's team. He might not be able to stick with Steph, but whoever the other dude is, and it could be Kristaps. I'd put him on Porzingis and just force Steph to go do something miraculous. And I just don't think there's enough in the tank, and he's just not healthy enough to go do it with that runner's knee.
And Darius Garland's been very good in half-court situations. He's not turning the ball over. He
kills us.
That's key, man. So I like the Clippers to get the job done tonight as well. Yeah. Honestly, if you're a Spurs fan, you should probably cheer for the Clippers because I know everybody hates Kawhi, but the Clippers seem more likely to give a scare to Oklahoma City and give them a tough series than the Warriors do.
At the very minimum, he cancels Shea out. At the very minimum, I think as far as points, scoring, and all that kind of stuff, they equal out at about 30, 35, 36 max with include rebounds and all that other kind of stuff. So I think at least on the court, you can take them out and you can force your other four, which are still better than the Clippers, but I like those odds better than the Shea alone.
It's probably like if you said, okay, pick a guy that you want to try and shut down Shea for a whole series, it's probably the guy you're picking.
Yeah, I think that's certainly the scarier proposition for OKC, but they ain't afraid. They will dispatch the Clippers with it might take 6 games, but I think they'll make them work for it.
Yeah, so I'm all in on the Clippers tonight. I'm hoping they get the job done, and I hope we got it. I'm excited for the actual playoffs. Like I normally don't like the play-in games, but I like what I saw last night. They were fun. They were competitive.
You're right. It's semantics. That was a playoff. These are playoffs. These guys are 100%. They're hitting the floor. I mean, they're acting like there's no tomorrow, and that's what we want.
Yeah. And I'm interested in a Clippers Thunder series. I'm interested in the Spurs Blazers series, which I don't know that I would have thought that a week ago, but just watching the Blazers last night, I'm like, this is a real team. Well, not that I think the Spurs aren't going to beat them, but I don't think it's going to be a walk in the park. I'm interested to see how the Lakers do without Luka against this Rockets team, and if they can make it interesting. I feel like every series
there's a plot line to every one of them.
Except I don't really care about Nuggets Timberwolves.
I think there's some Anthony on the Minnesota side of things. I think there's they're reaching critical mass up there. You're gonna this iteration of the T-Wolves might not be long for the planet if it doesn't work out, and it won't include Edwards, but everybody else on that team is imminent to be moved. So I do think there's a plot line there as we go because they just haven't been there.
And I am so disinterested in the Eastern Conference playoffs, at least the first round, because the haves and have-nots in the East are it's such a disparate thing.
We're going to talk about it. The Knicks better look out. Let's just.
You worry for them?
I think you better look out for how well Atlanta has been playing. And the Knicks all season long, while they have a better record than last year, it's because the East is worse.
Yeah.
Don't play in to the record stuff because the Knicks will tell you, hey, we're better than we were last year. No, you're not. This is not as good a team as it was last year. They have very rarely put everything together. And Atlanta is playing fast and loose, man. We could have a quick early upset.
The only road team that I'm kind of even remotely interested in the East is Philly, and that's only if at some point Embiid comes out healthy.
I think that game's going to be fun tonight, man. I think there's going to be a lot of buckets. I think there's going to be some highlight plays. I think we're going to have some a name or two pop up that people haven't thought about in a minute. I think Desmond Bane could be a difference maker tonight. There's some things that are going to play into what could be the kind of game we saw with Charlotte and Miami. Not great teams, but a great game.
Yeah. All right. We'll come back. We'll talk about some non-hoops stuff. Yes, there's other things going on in the world besides just basketball. I know it's hard to believe. It's the Morning Huddle 94.1.
Hi, everybody. Joe Reinagle here for the Golf Club of Texas. I absolutely love the Golf Club of Texas. They've made so many improvements to the golf course, from brand new cart paths to resodding the greens and fairways. You might think it's a private club, but it's not. It's open to the public 7 days a week. Best rates are always online at golfclubtexas.com. That's golfclubtexas.com. The Golf Club of Texas, you know where it is, right there off Briggs Ranch Road off Highway 90. The Golf Club of Texas is the friendliest golf course in Texas.
This is an important notice to all U.S. taxpayers. The IRS is giving away billions of dollars in tax savings through a federal program called the Fresh Start Initiative to aid delinquent taxpayers. This initiative was established for anyone facing financial hardship and unable to pay their back taxes. Qualifying and enrolling in this program will stop all collections, settle your delinquent tax problem, and even reduce what you owe by thousands of dollars. Call the hotline at People's Tax Relief to see if you qualify and get this free information by dialing 800-927-1086. If you have unfiled tax returns or cannot afford to pay your personal or business back taxes, you can now get the help you need. One simple phone call can resolve your tax problem and save you thousands of dollars. To see if you qualify and to get this important free information, call 800-927-1086. 800-927-1086. 800-927-1086.
I'm Ed Evans, CEO of Consumer Cellular. You know, the big wireless companies say they have discounts for people over 55, but unless you're willing to sit on hold and ask, you're probably paying more than you should. At Consumer Cellular, there's nothing to hunt down. We're built for people 50 plus with plans starting at just $20. And our 100% US-based customer service actually answers the phone. Call 1-888-FREEDOM or visit consumercellular.com today and get your second month free for a limited time.
Taxes, fees, and other third-party charges will apply. See website for additional details.
When I wake up, the best mornings in the morning light start with Wrangler. I put on my jeans and I feel all right. Jeans, jackets, and shirts that get your day started. Good mornings make for better days. Wrangler, for the ride of life.
Legendary doesn't happen by chance. It happens because it's what BetMGM does. Sign up for BetMGM using bonus code KOSTOS, KOSTOS, and you could receive up to $1,500 back in bonus bets if you don't win your first bet. Get into hockey, basketball, and more of your favorite sports with same-game parlays, live betting, and more. BetMGM. Make it legendary. BetMGM and GameSense remind you to play responsibly. See BetMGM.com for terms. Must be 21 years of age or older. This specific promotional offer is not available in Michigan, Mississippi, New Jersey, New York, Nevada, Ontario, Pennsylvania, Puerto Rico, or West Virginia. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or 1-800-MY-RESET. Available in the U.S. For New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. For Massachusetts, 1-800-327-5050. For Iowa, 1-800-BETS-OFF. For Puerto Rico, 1-800-981-0023. First bet offer for new customers only. Subject to eligibility requirements. Rewards or non-withdrawable bonus bets that expire in 7 days. In partnership with Kansas Crossing Casino and Hotel.
My name is Whitney Allen, and I'm a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought we'd ever have to use life insurance, but the unexpected happened. With Ethos, signing up was fast and 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage. I'm grateful we were prepared.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/play. That's ethos.com/play. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
It's the Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson on 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
A fresh El Camino rolling kilo G. Oh, yeah.
Rip.
It's all about making that GTA. This is the Boys in the Hood show, Rob and AJ.
Yeah.
We'll pull your card.
But
I
guess
don't know what that means, but it sounds good.
I ain't said ish.
What?
Yo, man.
I saw Boys in the Hood over the weekend. I just watched that.
Really?
It's in rotation someplace on one of the shows.
I don't remember the last time I saw. I mean, I saw it when it came out in theaters. I don't think I've seen it a second time.
What's his?
Oh no, not Boys in the Hood. I'm thinking of the.
Yeah, I saw Boys in the Hood.
Okay, I was talking about.
I can't remember this one.
The NWA movie.
Yeah.
What was that called?
I don't.
What was the NWA movie called that came out a few years back?
Boys in the Hood, I've seen like
with
6 or 7
with
times.
young Ice Cube playing Ice Cube.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Straight Outta Compton. It's called.
Yeah.
That's a good movie.
Yeah, it is.
Poor Eazy-E.
Rip,
I know,
baby,
right?
rip.
Out of nowhere. Did you see that? Remember that?
Well, that
picture?
wasn't out of nowhere.
Remember that picture here? He was eating Mexican food, and he had a sombrero over his ball cap.
Yeah.
He didn't take off his ball cap.
Yeah. I hope he didn't catch the AIDS here.
I don't know. I remember back then it was when
He
it
had
first
plenty.
hit.
Had plenty of opportunity. Trust me.
Yeah. I think Eazy-E was like 5'5".
Yeah, he was real short.
I never saw NWA in concert. Never saw them.
Oh, I never did either. I was too young.
Did they come
for
through
them
here?
to be live, or at least to see them live?
I don't remember them coming here, but they probably did.
Probably did.
The 6 foe.
Good thing they didn't say 6'7".
I know. 6'7", 6'7",
Is that
6'7".
Is that still a thing?
Oh yeah.
Oh good.
Oh my granddaughter, she's 4 and she does that.
Oh, I'd make her move out.
I hate it.
What a strange thing to catch on.
Yeah, I called the adoption agency. Come on, could you come get this kid?
Before we drop this, the strangest headline yesterday. Did you see that? For those of us of an age, baby Jessica in a well. Do you remember that?
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
I remember that.
Did you see where she got arrested over the weekend for assault?
No.
Baby Jessica's doing time
They
in an
saved-
orange jumpsuit.
Bitch, I grew up in a well.
She was in a. Give her a break.
You gonna mess with me? You from the streets? I'm from the
From
well.
the deep hole. But yeah, she. After all that work,
This is what
we get from you.
This is what we saved you for?
God, that was a lot. What was that? 80 something, right? 82 or 83?
No,
now
it was
she-
later than that. I think I was in college.
Now she's a
remember.
menace.
She's a menace.
Baby
Yeah.
Jessica.
She's a vagrant.
Well. Yep. Arrested for domestic assault nearly 40 years after the miracle rescue down a Texas well.
What's her last name?
McClure Morales, now 40. She was arrested in Midland County, where she is believed to live with her husband, Daniel Morales, and 2 kids.
Dang, she looks like she lived in a well.
I didn't say she had an easy life.
Lordy thee.
What was the date of that?
She's 40 years old? Damn. Yeah,
that was like world news, I believe.
Oh,
wasn't it?
man, that was when CNN was like, guess what we can do? 24-hour wall-to-wall coverage.
Yeah.
The whole world was waiting on baby Jessica.
Ooh. How old is baby
Well, it happened. Well, I'm trying to find a date for this thing.
It was in the 80s.
Yeah. I think it was late 80s, early 1987.
Okay.
Yeah, there you
October
go.
14th, 87.
Yeah. I mean,
She was in a 20-foot deep well. What a crazy story.
that is pretty
I was
crazy.
15, I think.
That was one of the first viral moments.
Yeah. Yeah, like was it like live on the news when they got her
Dude,
out?
you have no idea. CNN planted a camera there, and it went on for, 22 hours, 58 hours.
58 hours.
58 hours. And by hour 24, it was 24/7, nonstop.
Listen, I was 7 years old when this happened. I don't know much about the science of it. It doesn't seem that hard to get someone out of a well.
Well, they were afraid that it was going to collapse on her, so they had to dig down to the side and come in sideways, because if they went over the top, they were afraid that everything would fall in on the baby. And she had fallen in, and one leg was pinned up against her head. So they were very concerned about anything that – I remember this to the minute because it was literally on nonstop.
How did this baby fall into the well?
I don't know. We don't care.
I think the parents threw it in there.
Well, back then, you just were outside and nobody watched you.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, she was an 80s kid, so God knows.
No one, and I absolutely mean no one, was outside in the chair watching us play. We just were out there.
Yeah, I was free range.
But she was 18 months, so
Yeah, that's
I don't
what I'm
think
saying.
she
It's
was
not like
free ranging, but obviously.
Still, no age, it didn't matter.
But if you're like a year old, how do you get? That's what I'm saying. How do you even get in the well? It seems suspicious to me.
Different times.
And, back then there wasn't a GoFundMe, or they'd have been millionaires.
They would have been.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
there'd have been millions donated, but no, she did it too early.
Imagine how many TikTok views that would have had.
Yeah, and now she's doing time in the Midland County
Wow.
for punching her husband.
Dumbass.
domestic assault.
Yeah, she looks like she looks
She
looks pretty rough.
She can give as much as she gets. Let me promise.
She looks like a person who lived in a well at some point. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Like that chick spent some time in a well.
You're not the. Well, I mean, that's Midland. She's a solid 6 in Midland.
that's a Midland 6.
That's a Midland
7.
6, baby.
That's a Midland 7.
Fair to Midland.
CBS ranked the top players who will decide the 2026 playoffs split into 11 tiers. So there's 50 players.
11 tiers?
Yeah, they put them in 11 tiers.
Does 11 mean just don't even put on your shorts? Just put on your warm-ups and smile for the camera?
The last tier they're border. It says borderline, which means like they're stars, but they're not superstars. So like, so tier 11, the borderline is 47 through 50. 50's Drew Holiday.
Oh,
49 is Jared Allen.
Okay. These are still good players.
Well, I mean, there's 8 teams. There's only 50 players on this list, so it's not. I mean, it's
I thought you were going to throw like Plumlee.
Well, when you think about it, so there's going to be 16 teams in the playoffs. If you take 3 off of each team, that's damn near 50. So it's a list of the better players. 48 is Isaiah Hartenstein. 47 is Asor Thompson for Detroit. So that's the last tier that gets ranked. And
both those guys have to play well. So,
yeah, no doubt. Tier 10 is just 2 guys, and it calls them the per-minute game wreckers, which is actually a pretty good description of these 2 guys. No, he plays a lot more minutes. But this is number 46, Mitchell Robinson, and number 45, and this guy on a per-minute last year was arguably the best player in the playoffs, Alex Caruso.
Well, Miami guard last night was him, Davion Mitchell.
Yeah.
Dude,
yeah.
He was important to them.
But they don't make the playoffs. So
I know, but what I'm saying is guys like that matter that can just go do it.
Tier 9, it says a lot to prove. 44 is Julius Randle.
Yeah, he's already proven who he is. I don't need to know anymore.
43 and 42 are both Charlotte Hornets, Brandon Miller and Con Knippel.
We saw the first test for Con was a fail.
Yeah, it was bad. Yeah. 41, Jaden McDaniels.
Yeah.
40, that's funny seeing this guy on a lot to prove list. Paul George.
Well, his barely adequate middle or psycho defenses. We'll see if he can handle the pressure.
39, and on the a lot to prove tier, you brought him up earlier, Paolo,
baby. You're about to take a turn to he can only get buckets.
38, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, and 37, Darius Garland. We'll talk about the other guys, including the Spur that is in tier 8, coming up next. It's the Morning Huddle, 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
You're locked on the Morning Huddle with A.J. Hoffman and Rob Thompson. KTFM Floresville. 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
Good morning. We'll start with some good news. Just cleared that accident. I-10 on the frontage road westbound at Wurzbach. Now clear. Still have a few stalls. All of these are off to the right shoulder, so your main lanes are getting by. I-10 eastbound West Avenue, 410 northbound at Ingram, and on the southeast side, 37 northbound at Loop 410. Now, this road work on the northeast side, this is our heaviest delay right now. 35 southbound, right as you approach Thousand Oaks. This is causing about a 45, 50-minute delay. Stop and go from Fisher Road. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA, Time Saver Traffic.
This report is sponsored by Mothers Against Drunk Driving.
For victims of drunk and drug driving, our grief is unique. But you are not alone. You always have a place at MAD. Call our 24-hour victim helpline at 877-MAD-HELP or visit mad.org.
Tomorrow, the Blitz is taking over Novo Brewery. We're hosting the Business Networking International April Mixer, food specials, drink specials, and your chance to network with business professionals across San Antonio. It's Novo Brewery attached to North Star Mall tomorrow beginning at 2.
Buyers Barricades is proud to provide traffic control, rental, and sales for work zones and events in the San Antonio area and beyond. Buyers Barricades, the Texas authority in barricade rental. Learn more online at buyersbarricades.com. That's buyersbarricades.com.
Running a business means wearing multiple hats. So if you're like me, you probably started out using your personal phone, taking client calls and texts nonstop. As my business grew, I needed something smarter. That's when I switched to Quo, the #1 business phone system. Quo works right on your phone or computer. No carrying 2 phones, no clunky landline, just one easy app you can try for free. Your team can share one number and handle calls and texts together like a shared inbox. Any teammate can jump into the conversation so customers get faster responses. And Quo's AI assistant summarizes your calls and responds to customers 24/7, so you never miss a lead or opportunity. All this starts at just $15 a month. That's basically 2 coffees. You can even keep your current business phone number. Find out why 90,000 businesses trust Quo. No missed calls, no missed customers. Try Quo for free at quo.com/sports. That's quo.com/sports to try Quo free. QUO.com/SPORTS.
This is the story of the one. As a procurement manager for a hospital system, she keeps every facility in her network stocked and ready. That's why she counts on Grainger to be her single source for thousands of products, from disinfectants to lighting, air filters, and more. And with fast, dependable delivery, Grainger helps her keep every facility stocked, safe, and running smoothly. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Annie's first oil change wasn't as hard as she thought because she went to AutoZone, where a friendly AutoZoner helped her find the right oil and save on an oil filter. He explained the job and showed her free how-tos on AutoZone.com. When she was done, AutoZone recycled her old oil for free. No hassles, just help. Everything you need, nothing you don't.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Restrictions apply.
San Antonio's Sports Center.
Here come the Blazers. Portland took down Phoenix last night in a Western Conference play-in, 114-110. The Spurs will play them Sunday at 8 o'clock in the Frost. In other NBA news, the Miami Heat fell. Their 6-game playoff streak is done, 127-126 to the Charlotte Hornets. LaMelo Ball led them with 13 and 10. Finally, the Rangers went down to the A's. They lost 2-1. Mackenzie Gore taking the loss.
From the studios of San Antonio Sports Star, reaching more sports fans than any station in South Texas. Welcome to the Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson. This is 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Hello! It is 8 o'clock on the Morning Huddle. Happy day, happy hump day. Hump day!
Yeah. And we are truly there, baby.
Yes, this is it.
We have reached the peak, the apex.
Halfway through. Yes.
There are gorditas in my future.
And tortitas, too.
And tortitas. I'd like a sucia with a jalapeno, please.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
And 2 cochinas.
And 2 cochinas. With a side of chisme. Can you put some dirty feet on the side, please?
Yeah, with a sprinkle of chancla.
With a sprinkle of dirty chancla.
Yes.
And a little bit of toilet paper stuck on a foot.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
That's a glorious sucia right there.
Yeah.
I remember last year they were like, they told some guy, we were in line for chicken on a stick, and it was going to be my first ever chicken on a stick.
Okay.
And they told this guy, if you can eat 5 jalapenos in 60 seconds, we'll give you a free chicken on a stick.
That dude was like, I'm down.
And he was like, okay. I was like, that's not worth it at all. Like, for a piece of chicken?
Oh.
That's a white guy
like,
analogy.
what would you do for a steak?
Dude.
20 of them?
I don't know.
I know where you're going to be in about 45 minutes.
I was gonna say.
Yeah.
give
But
him
also,
his own
that's what,
toilet.
like, 20-something-year-old me would have done.
Oh,
I'd have been like,
absolutely. Are you
yeah,
kidding?
Let's go,
5?
baby.
I'd have done it for 3.
Yeah.
with Marlboro breath.
Oh,
yes.
God. Take a handful of pickled jalapenos on a hot Saturday afternoon.
And tastes like chamoy.
Oh,
yeah.
Chamoy and Chinese candies.
And I don't know why, like I expected, this was stupid of me, but I don't know why I expected it to be like a roasted jalapeno, like a
fancy.
No, it's raw.
It's like just a pickled jalapeno
Yeah,
out of a jar.
It's out of the what's the popcorn place where you get the cheese? The giant tins. Rico's.
Yeah, Rico's,
It's the Rico's pickled jalapenos.
I don't like that. I don't like pickled jalapenos. I mean, I'll eat them, but
you don't buy them.
I'll eat them on like nachos, but I don't want to just eat one by itself. A little weird, but you know, it's the tradition.
Oh,
a
the
tradition
glory that
unlike
is.
any other. We were going through the top players that could decide these NBA playoffs. And Tier 8 says, awesome with one glaring weakness. And there is a San Antonio Spur in this group. This is number 34, 35, and 36 on the top 50 players in this playoffs. And 36 is Rudy Gobert. 34 and 35, it says, these guys have the same broad weakness.
I think I know what that might be.
They are both bad shooters.
Yeah, they can't score.
Number 35 is Amin Thompson of the Rockets.
He can't score either. He can play some defense, though.
Number 34 is Steph Castle.
I think he's probably ranked too low for his value on our team. But I think because he is always tasked with playing that kind of defense, that it does take a little bit away from his offense. But this is how this team this year is designed.
Yeah. I feel like 34 is probably fair for him.
I think in the stature amongst the league players, yeah, kind of. It's still a little low to me. I think he's all-star caliber, and I think he's probably, in his importance to our team, knowing that there's probably 5 guys in the NBA who are always assigned the other team's best guy, and he's one of them.
Number 7, Tier 7, role players you can set your watch to. 33, Aaron Gordon. 32, Desmond Bane. 31, OG Anunoby. I think those are all fair. Like those are guys that you can count on. They are consistent. They show up every playoffs.
Think about what Orlando spent to get Bane.
Yeah.
He has to show up tonight. There's an investment there, and this is where it's time for some return on that investment.
Tier 6 is number 23 through 30, and it says imperfect stars. 30's Karl Anthony Towns. 29, LaMelo. 28, Deni Avdija.
Who wrote this?
CBS. Let me see if there's a
brilliant.
The guy,
the way they define these guys.
The guy who wrote it is Sam Quinn.
Sam knows what he's talking about. And I think Denny has already started with a passing grade. He's showed up, but I think all of them are flawed stars. Well put.
Number 27, James Harden.
He falls into the flawed star category for sure.
Number 26, De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah. I think there's been a lot of, man, he just needs a shot. Just let him get it to the playoffs. But the truth be told, De'Aaron is not seeing the rim very well and hasn't for the last month. His shooting is, while he has made big shots, I'm not taking that away, but his accuracy has left some questions. And he hasn't had to fill the void because of, Wemby's always going to be priority one. And he's stepped in adequately when Wemby's been gone. But when Wemby's on the court and they're playing together, it hasn't been pretty as it has been earlier in the season.
So here's what it says about Fox. It says, peak Fox was the fastest player in the league, which put a tremendous amount of pressure on the rim. His drive numbers and paint scoring, both in terms of volume and efficiency, are down a fair bit. Is he pacing himself on a team with several ball handlers, or is he slightly past his physical peak?
Oh, I don't believe that.
It says it's probably a bit of both, but the fact that he's never developed a consistent three-pointer makes any incremental decline more meaningful, since paint pressure is where he derives so much of his value.
Bingo.
It says still he's so good on mid-range and floater range looks that he remains a very valuable offensive player, especially late in games, which is when San Antonio needs him most. Ultimately, this range of the list feels appropriate. He probably shouldn't be the primary offensive engine anymore, but his strengths are still hugely valuable in a playoff
That tells
setting.
me Sam hasn't watched a lot of Spurs, because he's not. But everything else he just defined is absolutely true.
He is when Wemby is out.
Exactly. But when they're on, he is second sometimes third option behind whoever's standing in the corner.
But it is, even if he's the third option on a normal day, when Wemby's out, everything runs through him. It's a whole different looking team.
And that's what scares me because his jumper has been off, and that 3-point, you can back off him now, knowing he's going to blow by you if you take one step forward. But I'm more than happy for him to take a 3. I'll let him. If you're going to beat me that way, beat me. So I do think it's not a pivotal time for him, and his skill set has not declined. Physically, he's as fast as he's ever been. He's just not required to do what he had to do in Sacramento when he was the best guy within 100 miles.
Yeah. 25, Jalen Williams.
Up and comer. You're going to have to do it.
If he is healthy, that feels low based on what we saw in the playoffs last year. 24, Alperen Şengün, and 23, Jalen Duren. 22, it's one name. It says the best role player. Number 22, the best role player in the NBA playoffs. Who do you think it could be?
If a role player is defined by a 6-man that fills the void, it's Keldon. But
they go with Derek White. And it says
I appreciate that.
Cleveland coach Kenny Atkinson recently called Derek White a top 5 player in the NBA. And it said that feels a bit extreme. It underlines an important point. No one left on the table is really capable of being the best player on a championship team after a certain line. But once that line is drawn, the secondary skills become vastly more important. And Derek White is he's every secondary skill he's got.
There is one fan group outside of Boston that you don't have to explain anything about Derek White to, and that's Spurs fans.
Yeah.
We know exactly how good he is. But thank God we moved him for all the things we got for him, and luckily it all worked out because we moved a talent that gave him a title, that helped to a title. So absolutely.
It says he's the best transition defender in the NBA, best rim protecting guard in the NBA, one of the best perimeter help defenders in the NBA, elite connective passer and positional rebounder. The threes haven't gone the way they normally do, it says, but he takes so many of them, the defenses still have to show him respect.
Be a threat.
And he says there are not many guys who will get you 5 to 7 points a night who are more valuable than Derek White.
I'm not going to argue one bit. Not bad for a dude that started out as at a cooking school.
Right. 19 through 21, reasonable question marks, and one of them we can stop talking about. Number 21 is Bam Adebayo. He is gone. So your top 20, number 20, Scotty Barnes. Number 19, Jalen Johnson. And Jalen Johnson and Scotty Barnes are both like, okay, you want to be considered stars in the NBA?
Scotty might be past that.
Now's your chance to do it.
I think Scotty, we've been asking that for a couple of years. We'll see.
Yeah.
I mean, no, I'm not taking away from how good he is, but star, first, second team All NBA, we thought that was
best player on a crappy team.
Yeah, I thought that was potential for him, and it still doesn't mean he can't make it, but I think he's running out of time to prove that.
Tier 3. You're in great shape if he's your number 2 option. Number 18 is Devin Booker.
I agree with that assessment. But
unfortunately
he's borderline
for them,
on that.
He's not their number 2 option, which makes
he's a viable number 1 option during the regular season. I think we're defining him in the playoffs.
But that's what, in the playoffs. If this is your second best player, you're in good shape.
Right.
If he's your best player, which is where number 17, LeBron James comes in. If LeBron James is your second best player, maybe you got a chance. If LeBron James is being asked to carry the whole load, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
Number 16, Evan Mobley.
No.
Number 15, Chet Holmgren.
Evan Mobley, they have him that high.
Yeah.
And Jared Allen way down at like 40.
Well, remember, Evan Mobley's arguably he's a top 5 defender in the league.
So is Jarrett. Evan's got more offense. I'll give him that. But they're giving him a lot of respect.
Evan Mobley was a third-team All-NBA.
Yeah, I give him a lot of credit, I'll tell you.
Chet Holmgren, 15. Jamal Murray, 14.
That's how are we defining this? Second best?
It says
Chet Holmgren's not the second best.
You're in great shape if he's your number 2.
I still look at Jalen as
I do too, but
this
season Chet has been their number 2 because he's been there all year. You know what I mean?
I guess
and he's had a really great year.
Yeah. I still expect more from him defensively. I just don't know why he hasn't panned out there.
Defensively?
I'm telling you, he's not blocking the shots I thought he was going to block. He's not.
If it wasn't for Wemby, he'd be the defensive player of the year.
At
least that's what the odds say.
I'm just saying that the numbers tell me he should be blocking more shots, and that the one thing I'm kind of surprised at.
The tier 2, capable of being the best player on a champion. Number 13 is Steph Curry. He's proven that. Number 12 is Kevin Durant. He's proven that. Number 11, Tyrese Maxey.
Yeah,
He has not proven it yet.
No, but he's due for it.
I believe it too. I believe he can be that guy.
He's
He's got to get the right guys around him.
Well, he has to be in the moment. He hadn't had the chance to be in the moment yet.
So here's your top 10. Jason Tatum, number 10. Jaylen Brown, number 9, which I find that interesting that they've got Jaylen Brown ahead of Jason Tatum.
Had an MVP season.
Number 8, Anthony Edwards.
Yeah.
Number 7, Cade Cunningham.
All of them, yeah.
Now, number 6, I disagree with. This guy's capable of being the best player on a champion. I disagree with this firmly. Jalen Brunson.
Well, you have a deep-seated hatred for
no,
Jalen. No, you don't like his game.
Well, I don't.
You don't.
But I also don't think a team that's led by Jalen Brunson is capable of being like if he's your best player.
Well, define leading, because I do think because he can affect the game in different ways, because he doesn't absolutely have to score for them to win, as long as Jason Hart's hitting shots and Big Cat's hitting shots.
Let's not act like Jalen Brunson's a below-average defender.
Well, he's a victim by his size. Yeah, there's some things to it, but I do think that he is capable of leading a team, because if you define leadership as scoring the most, no, he's not that. But a guy who affects the game by his assists and by his off-ball defense, he's a good help dude. He does. You're not going to dribble past him. You can post him up. He can be a victim there, but that's up to the offense to scheme his way down there. I do think he has the full capacity to lead a team if he has a lot of help. But if he's the best dude on a lot of team help with it, unfortunately, New York doesn't have that this year. But I do put him on that list. I do.
You think one day that Jalen Brunson wins a championship as the best player on the team?
Again,
because that's
defining the best, but best doesn't mean the leading scorer. But I'm
not saying leading scorer. I'm saying the best
if you
player.
Look at steals, assists, points, and general effect on a team, yeah, I think he comes into that. But no, he's not going to lead your team in scoring. He's not going to go get 45 to win the game, but he can go get 20, 12, 7, and 5 and fill every box and lead a team to a win. I'll give him that. But to do that, he can still be the best player, but the difference between him and number 3 has to be real close.
Number 5 is Donovan Mitchell.
Absolutely. And that's just because he's
although
he
has not proven to be a guy who can win a championship as the best player. He's had lots of chances.
He won't. Well, he's got the best shot he's ever had this year, but unfortunately.
Remember last year that was their best shot.
I think this year, because of the way the East is kind of set up and the way they added Harden to kind of help with some playmaking, I think the team's actually a little bit better.
Really?
Remember
that East team? They had the second most wins in the league last year.
But I'm saying at least now. I think last year took them by surprise. I think that as a whole, this team and they held them together for that reason. So I think minus what's the guard that they lost?
They gave up Garland to get James Harden.
Yeah. Well, no, the other kid, the kid from Virginia, that was the sixth man that really helped him last year. I can see him. I think too. Minus, but he was a detriment in the playoffs. This is a good Cleveland team. They're a dark horse.
Number 4, Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah.
Which
I
again
hate saying it, but
has been proven. So the top 3,
I haven't heard Wemby yet.
The best of the best. Number 3, Victor Wembanyama. Which, if you've been listening to the list, you know who number 2 and 1 are. Yeah. And until further notice, Wemby deserves to be at number 3. Yep. Number 2,
Joker,
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, I disagree. I've left this article up until now.
And number 1, Nikola Jokic.
I do think we are 1 and 1A, but 1 is Shai. There's just no getting around it. That he drives the motor, he gets the buckets. He doesn't. He knows he's the star, and he goes and does it. Joker has some other dudes he can pass to. He can do some other things, but as Shai goes, they go. He's the MVP.
For Wemby, it says, you know how many centers have ever averaged 30 points per 36 minutes?
Good God, Wilt. I mean, is that it?
There are 3. One is Wilt Chamberlain. One is Joel Embiid. The other one is Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah.
I mean, Shaq not being on there is kind of surprising to me.
I mean, that's the minutes thing. Shaq played a lot of minutes.
Yeah. But it does say that you can argue that Wemby has been the best player in the league since the All-Star break on a per-minute basis. Now, his per-minute, he does not play many minutes. You talked about it yesterday. Like, pretty much every elite player in the league has played more minutes than Wemby has. Yeah. And it's, I mean, there are guys who have missed way more games than Wemby who have played more minutes because Wemby's...
And I think this is always going to be the case. A guy of that size, he's never going to get more than about 6 or 7 minutes at a time on the court. He's just not physically able, and I don't want him to push past,
And it talks about with Shea, he is the steadiest of this group. You know, like he is you can pretty much write it down in pen what he's going to give you. You're probably going to get around 30 points. You're going to get no turnovers. You're going to get great defense and
a lot of clock stopping free throws.
Yeah, but what you can get at the peak of Joker is arguably more game-changing than what you can get out of the peak of Shea. And that's
so
what
we're going for the definition of the best player in the world, which everybody agrees is Joker. And then the definition of the most valuable to his team, no questions asked, it's Shea. And I think so too. I won't argue either one of those. They're both absolutely true.
I mean, I think if you remove either one of those players, I don't think they're a championship team.
Oh, that's why we put them on the top like that.
And I would argue that the Thunder are closer to a championship team without
probably
Shea than the Nuggets are without Joker.
Because so much of all the other players' production is
Joker's
depends
passing,
on Joker.
Everything.
So minus him, they lose more than just Joker. They lose shots from the edge. They lose cutters and fouls. They lose all of that too.
All right, we'll be right back. I ran over here a little bit. I'm sorry. It's the Morning Huddle 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Got a buddy who thinks he knows baseball? Perfect. On Rangers game days, prove it with the Morning Huddle's Rangers Double Dinger Payday. Pick the Ranger you think will launch it out of here. He hits one, you and a friend are headed to a Rangers game. He hits two. Now you've got tickets and hotel. Yeah, you're making a night of it, and your buddy's buying the first round. Wake up with the Morning Huddle. Call your shot and win the Morning Huddle's Rangers Double Dinger Payday. 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star, South Texas home of the Texas Rangers.
Move over, Chips. There's a new crunchier MVP in the snack aisle. Enter pork rinds. Southern recipe pork rinds are low-carb, gluten-free, and packed with protein to keep you going. And the flavors, big, bold, crunchy. From sweet barbecue to hot honey, every bite brings that flavor-packed crunch you crave. Grab your favorites today at H-E-B or online at porkrinds.com. Southern recipe pork rinds are your snack time, crunch time hero.
Hi, I'm Dr. Jason Garrett with Arasti. If pain is slowing you down, you don't have to live with it. We target the source of your pain for fast, lasting relief. No pain pills, no surgery. Most patients notice results in just one visit. We accept most insurance plans, so getting help is easy. Don't wait. Visit Arasti.com today. That's AIRROSTI.com. Arasti. We fix pain fast.
To find the location nearest you, visit Arasti.com.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
ZipRecruiter. Hi, my name's Jason Thompson. I've lived in San Antonio for more than 50 years. Went to grade school, high school, and graduated from law school right here. San Antonians have trusted me as their attorney after serious injury and fatality collision since 1994. My website is alawyerforus.com. Why a lawyer for us? Well, after several years of practice, I watched as insurance companies created their own law firms solely to defend against auto claims. Today, there are very few insurance companies that do not have their own captive law firm filled with attorneys whose job is to minimize what the insurance company has to pay on an auto claim. If you or a family member is injured in a traffic collision, you will need your own attorney. Just remember alawyerforus.com. For many lawyers you see on billboards, your case will be handled by a non-lawyer or a staff lawyer. If you call me, Jason Thompson, I will be the lawyer you speak with. The initial consultation is always free. If you or a family member needs an experienced attorney, an attorney you can trust, I want you to call me, Jason Thompson. My number is 900-0400. That's 210-900-0400 or alawyerforus.com.
This is the story of the one. As a procurement manager for a hospital system, she keeps every facility in her network stocked and ready. That's why she counts on Grainger to be her single source for thousands of products, from disinfectants to lighting, air filters, and more. And with fast, dependable delivery, Grainger helps her keep every facility stocked, safe, and running smoothly. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
You're listening to The Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson.
Yeah, this is Saliva. This was the intro of my show for like probably 6 or 7 years. People used to get mad because I wouldn't talk at the beginning of this. I'd let this play.
Yeah, of course. It's badass.
Welcome to the show. Please come inside. Ladies and gentlemen, do you want it? Do you need it? Speaking of wanting it and needing it, Diana Rossini resigned from The Athletic, Rob.
Resigned.
She said she has no interest in submitting to a public inquiry that has already caused far more damage than she is willing to accept.
I'm just going to throw this out to you. If it was a dude, would we be saying the same thing? If this was a guy, he was a writer, and he was seen canoodling with a female.
How about can I pick one? The lady that coaches UCLA women's basketball. If I was seen canoodling with her,
would it be the same? I think it would be. I don't think it. I don't feel like she's being slut shamed, but I do feel like we're getting close.
I think she is being slut shamed.
I think we're getting real close. I mean, these are both consenting adults, and we don't have to agree with what they did. They didn't break a law. No, they broke some. She broke some journalistic ethics, I think. Yeah. I think there's some issue there. But as far as their personal lives, I don't give a crap who each other's screwing. I mean, I don't know what's going on behind their closed doors, but I do feel like she lost her gig over this. I mean,
well, she resigned her gig over this.
She was shown the door. She just decided to walk through it. I mean, like she said, I could have stayed here and fought this crap, but I just choose not to. I think it was an interesting story, but you knew it was going to head to a place like I don't feel like this is anything worse than 100 other things that I've seen before that didn't affect people's careers like this.
So here's her statement. I've covered the NFL with professionalism and dedication throughout my career, and I stand behind every story I've ever published. When Page 6 first published this item, The Athletic supported me unequivocally, expressed confidence in my work, and pride in my journalism. For that, I am grateful. In the days that followed, unfortunately, commentators in various media have engaged in self-feeding speculation that is simply unmoored from the facts. Moreover, this media frenzy is hurtling forward without regard for the review process The Athletic's trying to complete. It continues to escalate, fueled by repeated leaks, and I have no interest in submitting to a public inquiry that has already caused far more damage than I am willing to accept.
It's the problem that she can't stand on moral high ground. You're not allowed to stand there. You've already forfeited that. But the thing that concerns me far more than any kind of sneaky affair in the middle of the desert, I don't give a crap, is every story now that you ever wrote that has anything to do with the Titans and Vrabel
or the Patriots
the Patriots now, I just call into question. So you did that to yourself as a professional. Any male, female, whatever, I'd feel the same way. But I'm kind of like, my God, I mean, I don't know what's going on behind their closed doors. They might be headed toward divorce or were ahead. I don't know, nor do I care. But ethically, as far as your journalism career, yeah, you did something to yourself. This is of your doing. Everything else, I think we've gone a little far. And we're not talking about Vrabel. You know, the Patriots aren't having to come out and have a statement. They're not doing that.
Yeah.
I mean, they know. I mean, it's not up to them who he sleeps with.
Here's the tough part about this is for her, as long as this thing went on, like we all saw what was happening. They were playing old clips of her basically talking about her husband being an average. Like she said, my husband's average. If
I wouldn't post him.
Why would I post him? He's a very average guy. Like if he were something special, I'd post him. But like so, all that stuff starts coming up, and now her husband, who's already
cuckolded,
now it's like doubling down on that. I'm sure Mike Vrabel's wife isn't thrilled about how this is going.
Hey, man, again, you pay your price at home. Professionally, I don't want to. He's not a preacher. He's not a politician. I didn't vote for him. He has nothing to do with my moral outlook, neither one of them. I just question journalistic ethics from Rossini, and that's the one thing that I take away from this. And if it wasn't the slut-shaming kind of things, maybe The Athletic would have gone in and done the investigation like they should have to see if, in fact, it was slanted in a direction that it probably shouldn't have. That's my only question about this. I don't give a damn who she slept with.
But I get that her continuing to work at The Athletic means she's still in the public eye, and she's still going to get...
Well, there's some PR moves that need to be made. Yeah, you need to hire a PR firm to pretty up if she was going to stay or go. And that would have been a step that would have had to have been taken. But that's just your life in the world of immediate coverage. I mean, the Twitter sphere, you have to be in front of these things. But as far as all this other stuff about her sleeping with this and that, I think that's the page 6 crap that I don't appreciate. I appreciate it as a salacious reader. I like to hear about the crap,
yes.
but it doesn't really affect my opinion of her as a person. I mean, I question you ethically how you got the story. But, if you happen to have slept your way to a story, you certainly aren't the first reporter, male or female, that's done that.
Yeah, so and the other thing about Diana Rossini was, like, she would post a story on Twitter after this would come out, and it was like she'd post something. Oh, the NFL informed its teams about when they could expect to see replacement officials visiting facilities if a deal's not reached next month. Do you think any of the comments were about a replacement officials?
No,
of course not.
That's why no matter what, was going to have to go away. 6 months.
And you can't just you can't tweet your way out of this thing. You can't just pretend it's not happening. And Indiana's Fernando Mendoza scheduled to visit the Raiders today.
Are you going to sleep with him too?
Yeah, can't wait to see how you cover him, Diana.
So, and that she did to herself. That was of your doing, Diana, and you're going to have to make your own bed. But all this other crap, I get where she's like, my God, if this was a dude, seriously, would y'all be all over me for that? And I don't think we would.
Yeah, Diana Rossini on April 6th. Giants defensive tackle Dexter Lawrence has requested a trade away from the Giants. The 3-time Pro Bowler will not attend the team's offseason workouts. In other news, your husband has requested a trade from you.
I mean, yeah. Well, that's your fault. Again,
all right. Yeah.
You decided to go play in that arena, and you got caught.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Sometimes that's – and listen, I'm sure I don't know if Mike Vick even tweets, but I'm sure every time he tweets, somebody says something about dog killing. Like at some point when you're a famous person this is the way it is.
The world loves a second act. She'll have a fine podcast.
And the beauty for a guy – well, she had a podcast on The Athletic.
She'll have her own now.
The beauty for a guy like Mike Vrabel is Mike Vrabel doesn't have to – Mike Vrabel could never post anything on social media again and do his job just fine.
Right.
Diana Rossini can't avoid it. She has to be out public facing.
And that is her fault.
Yeah.
You knew the job you had and the place you were. Now, how you were treated, yeah, it's not right. And it hasn't gone the way it should for most average Americans. But, hey, man, you kind of knew where you were. I don't hold a lot of pity for her. But I do think that we need to kind of make sure we're judging both sexes kind of the same in this. And Vrabel's escaped relatively unscathed.
But also, I mean, that's a differentiator of the line of work that they're in.
Truth. And you as a journalist, and you claim to be a journalist, you're not a pundit, you're not a personality, you are a journalist. You write stories and tell us news. You can't do that. And male, female, young, old, you're just not allowed to cross that line, and you did.
Yeah. And Mike Vrabel,
Hey, man, more power to you.
Bang who you want to bang.
Whatever you want to do, as long as it doesn't affect me or the team or the quality of the product. Go to town, brother.
Yeah, and he did. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
All right. We'll be right back. More Huddle 94.1.
Hey, San Antonio, I got some bad news for you. You got a drinking problem. You didn't realize you did, and you probably have for years. That you didn't know you had a drinking problem, but the signs were there. You know what those signs were? The signs were the little bit of white powder that shows up on your glasses when you pull them out of the dishwater. washer. The signs were there a long time ago. That cloudy ice that you pull out of your refrigerator, the signs have been there for years. That beautiful white shirt that slowly turned gray every time you washed it. Hey, you don't got a good water treatment system. Now, if you had yourself a Connecticut, the very best you can get, those would have never been a problem. Your only drinking problem would have been you don't have enough of that good light beer that water makes. You want to fix your water, fix the treatment. That's a Connecticut. Call Connecticut today, 656 Pure, and you're going to get the very best and a gift, a little Pilone for your action. You already know you're getting the very best with Connecticut. Now they're going to include with your purchase a reverse osmosis drinking station, a K5, if you will, onto the sink of your choice. I have one on my kitchen sink. I don't have to buy water bottles again. That water's clean, pure, and fresh for my dogs and my spaghetti right there at my sink. Call Connecticut today. Get the very best and take advantage of the gift. Connecticut's the best. I can prove it. Now come on by and I'll show you mine. You show me yours and I'll thank you later.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
Good morning. Your commute definitely filling in, slowing down most all our major freeway systems. But we are working accidents at I-10 eastbound 1604. Left lane, 20-minute delay. It's slow from Burning Stage Road. 1604 eastbound Boulevardy Road, left lane blocked with a crash. 10-12-minute delay has you slow from Gold Canyon. But again, heaviest delay continues to be on the northeast side on 35 due to road work. Southbound approaching Thousand Oaks, roadway reduced to one lane over a 60-minute delay. So going to suggest Nacogdoches as a good alternate route. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA, Time Saver Traffic.
This report is sponsored by the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation. The Crohn's and Colitis Foundation has been at the forefront of inflammatory bowel disease research and care for over 50 years. Learn more about research, education, and support at Crohn'sColitisFoundation.org.
By texting 64,000, you agree to receive recurring automated marketing messages from Ownwell. Message and data rates may apply. No purchase required. Terms apply. Available at ownwell.com/terms. Individual results may vary.
Ownwell has saved us over $2,000 in 2 years. Trying to protest your taxes on your own. It can drive somebody mad. Get onto Ownwell, create an account, input information about your house. They do everything for you, and it's amazing.
Your property taxes aren't set in stone. They can be reduced. Ownwell combines savvy technology and deep local expertise to save real estate owners real money. Plus, Ownwell handles everything from paperwork to negotiations and even attending hearings on your behalf. Ownwell saves you time and money. Want to see how much Ownwell can save you on your property taxes? Just enter an address and see your tax savings estimate. See how much you can save with Ownwell right now. Text HOME to 64,000. Text HOME to 64,000. That's HOME to 64,000.
Looking for TRT that's flexible for your lifestyle? Head to Synergenics and Low T Center, where they offer TRT shots and pills. Pay with insurance or out of pocket. You could even have your testosterone shipped to your door. Ready to change your life? The choice is yours. Book now at FixMyLowT.com.
Texas Gun Shows brings you the largest gun shows in Texas, and this weekend they're coming to Round Rock. Open this Friday, 4 to 7 p.m., 10 a.m. to 5 Saturday, and 10 a.m. to 4 Sunday. Texas Gun Shows is at Embassy Suites Round Rock Friday through Sunday, 270 Bass Pro Drive.
Injuries happen, and when they do, skip the ER and get to the Ortho Now Injury Clinic by TSAOG Orthopedics and Spine. Ortho Now provides walk-in care for injuries like broken bones, dislocations, sprains, and strains. Conveniently located in the Quarry area with extended hours Monday through Saturday with on-site x-ray casting and bracing, Ortho Now has everything you need to treat your injury, and best of all, no urgent care or emergency room copay. Learn more online at TSAOG.com.
Been in a car wreck? Not sure what happens next? Thomas J. Henry knows, because Thomas J. Henry is one of the largest personal injury law firms in Texas. You deserve to get compensated for your injuries. You deserve a law firm that can take your case all the way to trial. You deserve justice. So don't settle for less than you deserve. Get Thomas J. Henry on your side. Visit thomasjhenrylaw.com. Thomas J. Henry, the name you know, the firm you trust. Principal Office, San Antonio.
People. They're good. Good for laughs, for snorts, for cries, and goodbyes. People are good for doing nothing, or getting up to something. People are good for squad goals, and squad. People are good for you. Jim Beam, best enjoyed together.
Jim Beam, Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, 40% alcohol by volume, 2026, James B. Beam Distilling Company, Claremont, Kentucky.
It's The Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons at 2.
Coming up on The Blitz, we know who the Spurs are going to face in the first round of the playoffs.
So we can start looking ahead to round one, game one coming up Sunday night. And you know we're closer and closer to the draft.
And you know, Stephen Jones said a lot of things on Tuesday. How does RJ Ochoa feel about that?
He'll join us at 2:35.
The Blitz starts at 2.
The Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons at 2 on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star. San Antonio's Sports Center.
In the NBA, the Spurs know who they're playing. It's the Blazers. They took down the Phoenix Suns last night, 114-110. In the NFL, Cowboys Executive Vice President and Chief Operating Officer Stephen Jones says nobody's called about George Pickens even after the franchise tag. Finally, the Texas Rangers lost yesterday to the A's 2-1. Mackenzie Gore taking the loss.
This is Jason Minix. You're listening to 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
That's just the way it is.
Bruce Hornsby?
Things will never be the same.
Is that who that is? Bruce Hornsby?
I don't believe so.
No? What's the name of this band?
This is this is Tupac.
Yeah. Oh, but Bruce Hornsby did the OG one.
Is life worth living? Should I blast myself?
So you don't know Bruce Hornsby?
I do. That's who this is sampling. I just didn't think Vic would be playing.
Oh, you never know.
Bruce Hornsby.
Yeah. See, you can tell by a person's age is that's the song that came first.
Yeah. I just didn't. I'd never heard Vic play Bruce Hornsby on our air, so I just.
It's an 80s song.
I just made an assumption. Yeah, it's a little different vibe.
Slightly. I think this version's actually uplifting. The other one's kind of sad.
No, it is uplifting.
Well, the Hornsby's is not uplifting. The OG version is like it's sad.
Oh yeah.
And
the range. Don't forget the range.
Yeah, we got to remember the range. But the lyrics belie the happy tune. The lyrics are like, man, everything sucks.
Yeah.
Misplaced hate makes disgrace to races. Everybody knows that.
Yeah.
I'm tired of being poor, and even worse, I'm black. I'm not, but Tupac was.
That's not what Bruce said. If Bruce would have said that would have been appropriation.
Tired of being poor, even worse, I'm black. Something hurts, so I'm looking for a purse to snatch. Yes. He's a hero. Give the crack to the kids. Who the hell cares? I care. That's me. I care.
Yeah.
Give them guns, step back, watch them kill each other. Don't do it. Now Huey's dead. Got love for my brother.
Huey P?
Got to start making changes, Rob.
Oh, yeah, well, look where it got him.
That's how it's supposed to be.
He made changes. The guy shot in the street.
Yeah.
So when we play as kids, things change. That's the way it is.
I hear
That's
he's
the way
living
it
in
is,
Pasadena raising pit bulls.
Could be. Yeah, I want things to change. Everybody knows that. Except for, things are going pretty good for me. But I want things to change for other people who have things hard. Like Vic.
Yeah, I got a lot of hard stuff going on.
Yeah, Vic's kidney fell out. I hope that changes.
My gallbladder, too.
Yeah. Terrible. All right. What were we talking about? What the hell were we even talking about? You got me distracted.
I'm going to continue to distract you. As the Spurs get ready to play the Trailblazers, Netflix has just released the story of the Jailblazers of the late 90s.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, sweet.
The story of Dame Stoudemire calling the cops, and cops show up and look in his kitchen window and see like a bag of weed and arrest him because he thought he was getting robbed. Like, hey, man, we need to talk about the bag of weed in there on their kitchen table. You called us. We didn't just show up, but since we're here,
that's like
let's talk about what we just saw.
Hello, police.
Insert foot.
Someone stole all my drugs.
We'll be right there. Don't leave.
Someone
call the cops and have the weed out on the table, dude.
Yes. Speaking, I've got a story kind of similar to that. A traffic stop in South Windsor, Connecticut. 2 women were arrested on Monday after a traffic stop led to the discovery of drugs and cash. Cindy Guzman and Kristen Tarantino.
What?
I don't know.
Your relation?
Maybe.
Better call your cousin.
48 and 50 years old were taken into custody. They pulled the pair over in a McDonald's parking lot after observing their vehicle fail to maintain its lane. According to police, Tarantino, who was the passenger, immediately tried to exit the vehicle to enter the restaurant.
I'm out.
She had to poop.
You know,
right?
That's what you would think, but
I would think that.
As she stepped out, a large white rock-like substance fell from her lap onto the vehicle's running board. That large white rock-like substance is suspected to be crack cocaine.
I went old school doing crack.
That's right.
That's
Following an alert from Mason, the K9 narcotics detection dog, officers then searched the vehicle, and they found a treasure trove. They found 641 baggies, one of which tested positive for heroin and fentanyl.
Good God.
Along with quantities of cocaine, crack, Adderall, and drug paraphernalia. They also recovered $232 in cash.
That's it?
That's it. I was like, what?
Well, they had just bought all that.
I was going to say.
They were wholesaling.
A lot.
We're on the way to the market right
now. A lot
now.
of drugs for only having $232.
They haven't met up with us yet. We were ready.
There's a long line waiting for them someplace.
I was going to say.
And who still does crack?
I don't know. Well,
who still makes it, for Christ's sake? It's just.
I didn't know that was even a problem anymore.
I'll show you a picture, and you tell me if you think Kristen Tarantino uses or doesn't use crack
Just
cocaine.
on general principle.
All right, here we go. Show the camera.
Oh no, that is a non-drug doing, church going lady.
Oh man, she looks healthy.
She almost has her eyes completely open.
That's a Halloween picture.
She's got a 6 head.
She looks
not
like
a 4 head, not a 5. That's a 6 head.
She looks like a Muppet that they took the mask off and it's just sitting on a counter.
Nah, she's a female version of Peyton Manning is what that looks like.
You know what she looks like? She looks like Darth Vader when he takes his mask off at the end.
That's not a human head.
Oh my God! Put it back on. That's what I would have said to Darth Vader.
I'm going to have to arrest you on general principle.
Put that back on.
You look like a crackhead.
Yeah, just because.
Come on.
We haven't said crackhead in 20 years.
No, we don't even know they existed anymore.
Crack rock. Right.
They must got money up there in Windsor.
Well, lady,
why can't they just do meth like the normal people?
Where do you? Let me look at you just for a second. I'm just trying to.
No family.
Where do your ears fall or your eyes fall, like in relation to your ears? What's a reasonable spot?
What do you mean?
Like your eye level to your ears should be about the same, right?
Let's see.
Yeah, I think your eye level should go to right the middle of the ear, right?
This lady, her eyes are like lined up with her earlobes. So her eyes are like right here.
That's why she looks like a mask that's been taken off of a head and it's kind of sagged down because the ears are too low.
That's crazy.
She melted.
She does look like she's melting.
Crack is a hell of a drug, man.
Drug.
Don't do crack, guys.
I didn't think we would have to say that anymore.
I know, but it's a thing. It's a thing that is still an epidemic. But at least, you know what? At least it's out of the. It finally made its way to Connecticut from the hood.
I've been to some parts of Connecticut that are hood worthy.
We all remember when Nancy
Hood-worthy.
Reagan was passing out crack in Compton. I remember that.
I saw that movie.
Nancy Reagan going around throwing baggies of crack around South Central L.A. Now
she was working for the CIA.
it's reached Connecticut. It's happening in Bristol to the whites.
Bristol can be a little ghetto, brother.
Well, yeah. Did you
They're
see
doing
Kristen
crack.
Tarantino? Damn right, it's ghetto.
It's a little shady up there.
I get them at like. There's got to be some people in Connecticut who walk out and see her and go, "Oh,
What the heck?
you look,
Put on a mask.
broke ass.
Put on a hat.
Why are you wearing that? You look broke ass."
To us, she's a cochina.
Yes. All right. Let's hit a break. We'll wrap up the 8 o'clock hour. Man, time is flying this week, Rob. Yeah. I mean, we didn't all get a day off for a toothache, But, it's still the week's going by pretty quickly.
I'm skating along, baby. Yeah. Moving along.
All right, guys, San Antonio, it's time. It's time. The Gunslingers are back in action this weekend. That's April 18th, 4 o'clock. The San Antonio Gunslingers and the Las Vegas Nighthawks. A battle for the ages. Don't be late. 4 p.m. Get there. Be loud. Get fired up. Show your pride. If you haven't been to one of these games, you are missing out. It is a fun time. These are high-level athletes. It is full contact. It's a fast game, hard-hitting, and you are right on top of the action. I'm telling you, Rob and I went, and we were talking to the players. Well, I was. Rob was trying to tell me to stop talking to the players, but I was doing it. And it was awesome. It is affordable. You can take the whole family. You can have a good time. And tickets are on sale now. Grab your tickets at sanantoniogunslingers.com. We got single game tickets. We got full season packages available. Support the Gunslingers, the hometown team. Pack the Freeman. Let's make some noise. sanantoniogunslingers.com for tickets.
Legendary doesn't happen by chance. It happens because it's what BetMGM does. Sign up for BetMGM using bonus code KOSTOS, KOSTOS, and you could receive up to $1,500 back in bonus bets if you don't win your first bet. Get into hockey, basketball, and more of your favorite sports with same-game parlays, live betting, and more. BetMGM. Make it legendary. BetMGM and GameSense remind you to play responsibly. See BetMGM.com for terms. Must be 21 years of age or older. This specific promotional offer is not available in Michigan, Mississippi, New Jersey, New York, Nevada, Ontario, Pennsylvania, Puerto Rico, or West Virginia. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or 1-800-MY-RESET. Available in the U.S. For New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. For Massachusetts, 1-800-327-5050. For Iowa, 1-800-BETS-OFF. For Puerto Rico, 1-800-981-0023. First bet offer for new customers only. Subject to eligibility requirements. Rewards or non-withdrawable bonus bets that expire in 7 days. In partnership with Kansas Crossing Casino and Hotel.
This is an important notice to all U.S. taxpayers. The IRS is giving away billions of dollars in tax savings through a federal program called the Fresh Start Initiative to aid delinquent taxpayers. This initiative was established for anyone facing financial hardship and unable to pay their back taxes. Qualifying and enrolling in this program will stop all collections, settle your delinquent tax problem, and even reduce what you owe by thousands of dollars. Call the hotline at People's Tax Relief to see if you qualify and get this free information by dialing 800-927-1086. If you have unfiled tax returns or cannot afford to pay your personal or business back taxes, you can now get the help you need. One simple phone call can resolve your tax problem and save you thousands of dollars. To see if you qualify and to get this important free information, call 800-927-1086. 800-927-1086. 800-927-1086.
This message comes from Viking, committed to exploring the world in comfort. Journey through the heart of Europe on an elegant Viking longship with thoughtful service, destination-focused dining, and cultural enrichment on board and on shore. With small ships that bring travelers closer to the destination, there's more time to explore. And every Viking voyage is all-inclusive, with no children and no casinos. Discover more at Viking.com.
It's game day. Are your moderate to severe Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis symptoms keeping you from the action? Skyrizi, risankizumab Riza, could help you get back to the game. Skyrizi is proven to help people feel significant symptom relief, achieve remission, and visibly improve damage of the intestinal lining. Skyrizi is a prescription injection medicine for adults. Don't use if allergic to Skyrizi. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines. Liver problems leading to hospitalization may occur when treated for Crohn's or ulcerative colitis.
Control is everything to me.
Ask your doctor about Skyrizi, the #1 prescribed biologic in Crohn's and ulcerative colitis combined. Learn more at skyrizi.com or 1-866-SKYRIZI.
It's the Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson on 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
What?
Breathe.
You know it.
Wake me up, Vic. Home. Wake me up inside. I can't wake up.
Well, go watch a UFL game. That'll wake you up.
That'll wake you up for sure, Bubba.
They've been running promos. No one cares. No one.
Dude, that UFL is like, they keep starting it up and then killing it. Like
Just give up already.
Yeah.
Football reimagined. No, we don't care.
No,
Shut up.
I don't care.
No.
Just shut up.
Well, how's everybody doing?
What's this guy?
That's the Demon Finn Balor.
That's a good paint
He's
job
taking on
there.
Dominic Mysterio.
I'm so glad this is on our Sports Center.
Is that Dominic Mysterio or the Demon?
I don't know.
Is that a wrestler?
I don't know. I would assume.
It looks like a relief pitcher. I thought if you
I kind of does.
see relief for the dot.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Mullet going on.
And plays for the Padres.
Yeah.
No, I think that is a pro wrestler.
Dominic Mysterio.
Okay. Yeah.
That is government. It's son of Rey Mysterio. I know that name.
Okay.
All right. I'm sure.
I think he's going to have a hard time against the Demon Finn Balor.
Yeah, he looks cool.
Yeah, that guy is scary.
Man.
I don't
How'd
think-
you like? We're talking about being in Bristol. You're an ESPN. You are the face of ESPN sports journalism, Mike Greenberg.
And you've got to talk. You're talking to pro wrestlers every day.
I want you to give a solid, hardcore interview.
We need 10 minutes of you with a pro wrestler.
With some dude named Mysterio.
At least 10 times a year. That's wild,
All
man.
right, write me a check.
That's what. Meanwhile, Diana Rossini had to quit her job.
Seriously. Meanwhile. And right now, Greeny's going, I'll sleep with
one
Rabel.
head coach, and then it's like, oh, yeah, Mike Greenberg would certainly sleep with the coach of the Jets.
Right now,
Maybe
Aaron
has.
Glenn.
Oh!
Dude.
Oh, that was cruel. Pro wrestling is a ESPN. Oh no! Oh no! She broke the TV. That's bad. That got ugly.
That was badass.
Yeah, WrestleMania this weekend. WrestleMania 42, Saturday and Sunday at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Oh man, WrestleMania.
Well, Vegas is going to be on fire this weekend.
Yep. I remember
the blackjack tables are going to go down. $5.
$5 everywhere.
$5.
Yeah,
Nobody's playing at 20, boss.
Yeah, you're able to play $5 in Bellagio. You know things are.
We're going to have to lower our standards.
You got a
bit.
different kind of crowd. Although I bet WrestleMania tickets are expensive.
Oh, I guarantee you, it's crazy.
What do you think the price is? Let's just give a guess.
I'd say 150 minimum to get in
The cheapest tickets.
400. 400.
WrestleMania 42. Let's just say Saturday tickets.
If Coachella was $3,000 to get in, that's about maybe $400 or $500.
All right. Okay, here we go. WrestleMania 42. The cheapest ticket in the house. $357.
Ah, almost there.
I said, what did I say, 150, 140?
Yeah.
I wasn't even close.
If you want to be on the floor,
$2,000.
it is
like to get blood and stuff on you.
Well, the closest seat I can find is floor A, row 5. $13,350.
I'd rather spend $3,000 and go to Coachella.
Do you want to?
That's a lot of tacos,
see the
man.
boobies and the boobies.
Do you want a Toyota Corolla or do you want to see WrestleMania, son? Take me to WrestleMania, Pop.
Is Roman Reigns going to be there?
Yes, Roman Reigns will be there.
Oh, well, then I'm there.
1 hour to go. Morning Huddle 94.1.
You're listening to the Morning Huddle with A.J. Hoffman and Rob Thompson. KTFM Floresville. 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star Traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
Good morning. Your commute definitely filling in, slowing down most all our major freeway systems. But we are working accidents at I-10 eastbound 1604. Left lane, 20-minute delay. It's slow from Bernie Stage Road. 1604 eastbound Bulverde Road, left lane blocked with a crash. 10-12-minute delay has you slow from Gold Canyon. But again, heaviest delay continues to be on the northeast side on 35 due to road work. Southbound approaching Thousand Oaks, roadway reduced to one lane over a 60-minute delay. So going to suggest Nacogdoches as a good alternate route. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA Time Saver Traffic.
This report is sponsored by Lowe's. Springfest is back at Lowe's. Shop select bags of decorative rock, 2 for $12, and select 1-pint annuals for $2. Valid through 4/22 while supplies last. Selection varies by location.
Tomorrow, the Blitz is taking over Novo Brewery. We're hosting the Business Networking International April Mixer. Food specials, drink specials, and your chance to network with business professionals across San Antonio. It's Novo Brewery attached to North Star Mall tomorrow beginning at 2.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them. They have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go. And that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/radio right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
When I wake up
The best mornings
in the morning light,
start with Wrangler.
I pull on my jeans and I feel alright.
Jeans, jackets, and shirts that get your day started. Good mornings make for better days. Wrangler, for the ride of life.
Hello, my name is Jason Thompson. I'm an attorney here in San Antonio and have been practicing law here since 1994. And in the past 30-plus years, I've helped hundreds of San Antonians injured by negligent drivers. If you've been injured in a car or truck collision, call me, 210-900-0400. I did want to let you know of a very disturbing trend I've seen that you really need to be aware of. If an attorney or someone acting on that attorney's behalf calls you after a traffic collision, with very limited exceptions, that is called barratry or solicitation. It's a crime and is unethical under our state bar rules. Do not answer these phone calls. Do not hire an unethical attorney. Neither I nor anyone in my firm will ever call you after a traffic collision. If you need my help, and if you've been injured in a traffic collision, I think you do, you'll need to call me. My name is Jason Thompson. My number is 210-900-0400, or go to my website, alawyerforus.com.
San Antonio's Sports Center.
The NBA play-in continue right here on San Antonio Sports Star. You can catch the Philadelphia 76ers and Orlando Magic tonight at 6:30, followed by the 9-10 matchup. Warriors are in L.A. to take on the Clippers. That tip is set up for 9 o'clock. In the NFL, Stephen Jones says no one is called about George Pickens and a trade. And the Texas Rangers, well, they fell to the A's yesterday 2-1.
Sports Center brought to you by SAPDcareers.com. The San Antonio Police Department is always hiring.
From the studios of San Antonio Sports Star, reaching more sports fans than any station in South Texas. Welcome to the Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson. This is 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Hello, everybody. 9:01 on the Morning Huddle, 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star. Welcome in, everybody.
So, did everybody watching last night, did you see where Amazon Prime went black right during the playoffs, right during the last minute of the game?
For me. That didn't happen for me, so I don't know.
It's all over the news today. Luckily, I was watching it on Prime. And when it went like, we're having technical difficulties, I switched off of Prime and went to my Magic box and started watching the broadcast from Guatemala. I don't know where it was coming from. And I went right to the game. How long was it off for those that, did you miss much?
I was asleep at 7.
Oh, God. Come on,
I
Vic.
know.
They went dark. The score was 123-120 with 48 seconds left.
And then it cut off?
And went like technical difficulties.
Oh.
And then it came back on when there was just 28 seconds left, and the Hornets were up by 5.
No, I didn't miss that.
Luckily, I bounced to the other thing and didn't miss anything. Dude, and I'm reading this article. Wow. When was the last time something like that happened to you, where you were right at the ultimate moment and black went black?
I don't know, but it has
a Cowboys game. I remember that.
Well, they're bringing up the last episode of The Sopranos, and I didn't know that had happened.
Well, I mean, the last episode of The Sopranos, that's part of the show.
No, but no, they went black. For some viewers, it went dark and then came back on.
Not like going dark, like the last scene. Which literally that was the whole.
It really went dark. No, that was the whole point. No, it went dark before it went dark to somebody.
No, that didn't happen to me either.
I was trying to think of another occasion where you went and got stuck.
I don't know. Yeah, I can't think of one.
No, mine was the Cowboys, but a car hit the pole in my area and the whole block went out.
Dude.
I remember that. We didn't get cable back for like a day.
Well, that's when you're not living right. At that point, God's telling you something. Because dude,
I thought, and then actually, I remember we didn't pay the bill, so we thought like, oh, this is it.
I remember one time back in the day when I had a VCR and I was recording games, and the tape would run out when it went long.
Oh
yeah. Pop, and that was it. Like you wouldn't get the final.
You didn't switch it to the 6-hour record.
Well, honestly, somebody didn't flip the thing from 3 to 6.
Yeah,
that's probably the last time I had something like that happen. Was like trying to record something,
or
it was on DVR. Like remember your DVR? You'd say
cut off at noon. Or
yeah,
midnight.
It's like you rats, and then you have to start like recording the next show that comes on after your stuff. Like that's annoying.
That was the OG. What was it called? TiVo.
TiVo.
Yeah, when you first got TiVo.
Yeah.
You didn't record the show after. You don't get to watch it.
Did you see this? The story about this Houston Astros pitcher Tetsuya Imai?
I have not heard this at all.
What? So those who are unfamiliar with him, Tetsuya Imai signed a 3-year, $54 million contract this winter. He has he's now on the injured list. He's thrown 8 2/3 innings and has a 7.27 ERA. Yeah. That's not good. Maybe even worse is the comments that have been made about why he's struggling. So he's on the IL with what they are calling arm fatigue.
Okay.
And his interpreter, Shio Inamoto, says that he's not able to adjust to the American lifestyle. Baseball and outside of baseball, that's probably the reason for his arm fatigue.
What's he saying? He's partying?
I don't know what that even means, but like, what do you mean you can't get used to America? Like,
he can throw harder on the other side of the arm fatigue. Is it general? I'm serious. Is he partying too much? Is that what they're saying, or is he staying up too late, or is he watching too much porn? What exactly is going on here?
So he said, like, part of it was during the spring, he said that he's having some difficulty throwing Major League Baseballs, which is slicker than the ones they use in the Nippon League.
I've heard that.
I've heard that too. Mm-hmm. But and then team officials allowed him to continue throwing bullpen sessions one day before his starts, which normally if you're starting the next day, you don't throw the day before.
Right.
Like that's just a no-no. Mm-hmm. But he said, this is what I do in Japan. Maybe stop doing that.
Okay, so it's a sin of commission. He's doing something to make himself
I kind of think so.
All right.
Imai made each of his last 2 starts on 5 days rest, which is common in Nippon, where they've got 6-man rotations, and he's not used to that here. So he said, and the travel is different. You know, the timing when the players eat. In Japan, they get back to the hotel, they eat their dinner. Here, the players eat at the stadium. He thought it would be the same as in Japan. He thought eating dinner at the hotel. He thinks even though he's on the IL right now, he thinks it's a positive thing to try to adjust and become better. I got news. I'm worried about you if you're like, oh, I can't. I'm struggling because I'm having to eat dinner at the stadium instead of the hotel. Dude, I gave you $54 million for 3 years. You better eat hot dogs if that's what you're asked to eat.
At least the dude's honest. I mean, it's early in the season.
Maybe don't be that honest.
Well, all I could think of when you were saying he had arm fatigue, it was like, well, we're having to adjust to his limp-wristed throwing style. I mean, what exactly is wrong? But if he's not acclimated, I think this is on the Astros. I think they should have seen this coming.
I don't know. A lot of other players have come from that league,
I mean, we're early in the season now. If we were having this conversation in August, then we'd have. I mean, we're a month into this thing.
But he's made 3 starts, and he's like, "Oh, my arm's tired, bro."
Well, I think that
you 3 starts.
It sounds like he's not ready. Like, dude, what were y'all thinking? If somebody should have had a conversation with him, this is what our daily is like.
How old is this guy?
It sounds like he's about 20. Sounds like he's a child.
You can never tell. Is it racist to say Asian people always look very young?
Well, I mean,
they eat healthy.
I think they do.
A far better diet, but also he's new to the league, so he's got to be a young
There's more
kid.
Asians that live past 100.
Unless Asians either look really young or they look really, really old.
Because they are.
Like
They're
the
140.
guy like the guy that sold the Gremlin.
Yeah, because he was 140.
That guy was like, no, I can't sell you that Gremlin. Well, I guess they stole the Gremlin technically.
He still looks the same today.
Yeah, exactly.
From the movie.
Yeah, they're like Yoda. Like Yoda, 130 years old. I'm a child. But I'm a teenager.
Tetsuya Imai is 27.
Oh, that's older. All right. This sounds at 27, and he was obviously a star in the Nippon League. Obviously, he was a rock star to be signed from there for $50 million 3 years. He was a dude in Nippon, and it's just not.
He had a 3.15 ERA since 2018 in Nippon.
It's not working for him here. He's learning. He's getting acclimated. He's still got jet lag.
Well, he better fix it. The Astros stink.
They stink.
Man.
This is like he's the only problem.
It sucks. I hate seeing the Astros be garbage again, and they are kind of garbage right now. Oh, they won last night. I guess that's good. And Jordan's still healthy. Knock on wood for a couple more days. He'll I guess the weekend's coming. He'll probably get hurt.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter?
It doesn't matter. He ain't enough.
Well, nobody's pulling away in that division. I mean, as long as the Rangers are in first place,
and
there's
they're
hope.
At 500.
Yeah. The AL West is a bundle of mediocrity.
Yeah, it's a dump. And it's going to get worse.
Rangers and A's tied for first at 9 and 8. The Astros in last are 2.5 games behind. So
they're still in it. So you're saying there's a chance.
We're not even 20 games into the season, but now with this guy out, it's not ideal.
Partying.
Partying. Yeah, he thinks every day's Friday. That's the problem. In Japan, every day is Friday, and they're always partying. Yeah. Here, it's like, oh, no, you got to pitch on Tuesday? No, I like to pitch on Fridays, man. Okay. Speaking of the Rangers, let's play the Double Dong Challenge, Vic. Let's give it away. I meant to do it last hour, but I forgot.
Okay.
Who was the player yesterday? The player that got picked yesterday?
Let me see. Let me pull it up here. The last one.
The Rangers lost 2-1. So
it was Corey Seager.
So they definitely didn't hit 2 home runs. Otherwise,
there were not very many hits to be
otherwise,
had.
they would have gotten more than 1 run. Well, by the way, you guys should stop picking Corey Seager. Corey Seager is hitting 197. Corey Seager sucks right now.
Yeah.
You guys
Berger.
quit picking him every day.
You go Nimmo or Berger.
Yeah.
You're going up against JT again. You got a right-hander up tonight.
Just, I say
and
that.
Jake is a lefty.
Oh, my gosh.
Wait, quick note.
Corey's a lefty. What am I saying? This might be actually a night that you might want to jump back on the Corey train, but Berger's got a couple of multi-homer deals.
Real quick, guys. We got breaking news from the suit.
Uh-oh.
No meeting today.
What?
I got to go.
I just got the text.
Let's go.
Let's leave her. Let's all go to Benny's.
Then what am I hanging around here for with you clowns?
That, man. Let's freaking go. Do you know how many Texas Rangers are hitting above 250 so far this year?
Two.
The Mendoza line. What's that, 237?
200's the Mendoza line.
I thought it was a lot higher than that.
Kyle Higashioka is hitting 333, although he's only played 7 games. He's got 21 at-bats. He's the backup catcher, so he's not playing a whole lot. The only regular who's hitting above 250 is Brandon Nimmo.
Okay.
He's hitting 330. Everybody else is 246, 231, 231, 211, 208, 200, 197.
They suck.
180, 161.
They're in first place, man.
That's the first place team.
Is that a AAA team?
It sounds like it.
Hey, you don't
they're
gotta be.
they're better than the Astros.
Are the missions better?
You just got to be faster than the 4 in the AL West. That's all you got to be. You don't got to be good. You just got to be better than them clowns.
But listen, if you think somebody can hit 2 home runs today, we'll have a prize for you. Let's go with
Burger. Go with Burger.
Let's go with. Although now I'm seeing why people are maybe picking Corey Seager.
Why?
He's hit 4 home runs this year. He's only got 12 hits all season.
Hey,
4 of them have gone over the fence.
Chicks dig it, man.
They do dig that long ball. That is a good point. All right, let's go with caller number 8, 210-656-3776. You will have a chance to play the Double Dong Challenge and get yourself up to a Texas Rangers game. If they hit 2, you'll get premium seats in a hotel. It'll be a great time. If they hit 1, you're going to get free Rangers tickets. Hard to beat that. So good luck, everybody. AJ lives for another day. Yes, I live for another day. Thank goodness. I need a nap today, too. It's a bad one. Ayatollah says sounds like a perfect day for a post-show Fred's fish fry stuff.
Oh, dude.
No, we'll wait till
We'll do that next
Lent.
Yeah. That was enough.
Next Easter.
We're like the rest of San Antonio. We punched our card. We went once a decade. That's all you're supposed to do.
I've given up Fred's fish fry for non-Lent.
Yeah.
So until next.
We're not saying you shouldn't go.
No.
If it's you.
And
it's
actually,
good for
I like
you.
the kid that works there.
Nice dude.
That works there 7 days a week for 12 hours a day.
That's responsible for everything that goes on. And not the manager.
Not the manager. I was like, are you the manager? He's like, oh, no.
The suits don't show up till 5.
He's like, I'm here 6 days a week. I work 8-hour days. I'm like, you got to be the manager, right? No. I'm just,
one day, though.
The other guy who works here, that's the manager.
Dude. So, man,
it's like a 3-man. It's a 3-man crew. It's like what's the Krabby Patty? It's the guy. It's just SpongeBob and Plankton, and then every once in a while, Mr. Krabs comes in and works.
Patrick comes and sweeps up.
That's right. All right, let's take a break. Morning Huddle 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
Good morning. So this is still in the clearing stages. 35 southbound approaching Thousand Oaks. That road work, they are in the process of picking up those construction cones. On I-10 eastbound 1604, that's an accident. Left lane, solid 30-minute delay. Slow from Bernie Stage Road. Southeast side at 37 northbound Fair Avenue. That wreck has been moved off to the left shoulder. And 1604 Frontage Road eastbound Braun Road. That stall has the right turn lane closed. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA Time Saver Traffic.
This report is sponsored by the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation. The Crohn's and Colitis Foundation has been at the forefront of inflammatory bowel disease research and care for over 50 years. Learn more about research, education, and support at Crohn'sColitisFoundation.org.
I'm U.S. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy. We all get distracted when we drive, whether it's from our phones or kids in the backseat bickering. But how we handle these distractions can be a matter of life or death. Before you get on the road for your next road trip, please put your phones on silent and take a mental note to focus on driving.
Paid for by NHTSA.
On top of home and auto, Progressive protects your boat, RV, and motorcycle so you can explore the unknown.
Actually, we just take the RV to the same campground every year.
Well, maybe you can catch your own dinner on your boat.
Oh, we can actually get pizza delivered there from this brick oven place we love.
Will you at least try a new topping?
Honestly, probably not. We kind of have a go-to order.
Fine. Just bundle home or auto insurance with your outdoor vehicles with Progressive and stay protected when you go, I guess, where you've gone before. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Not available in all states or situations.
Hi, my name's Jason Thompson. I've lived in San Antonio for more than 50 years. Went to grade school, high school, and graduated from law school right here. San Antonians have trusted me as their attorney after serious injury and fatality collisions since 1994. My website is alawyerforus.com. Why a lawyer for us? Well, after several years of practice, I watched as insurance companies created their own law firms solely to defend against auto claims. Today, there are very few insurance companies that do not have their own captive law firm filled with attorneys whose job is to minimize what the insurance company has to pay on an auto claim. If you or a family member is injured in a traffic collision, you will need your own attorney. Just remember alawyer4us.com. For many lawyers you see on billboards, your case will be handled by a non-lawyer or a staff lawyer. If you call me, Jason Thompson, I will be the lawyer you speak with. The initial consultation is always free. If you or a family member needs an experienced attorney you can trust, I want you to call me, Jason Thompson. My number is 900-0400. That's 210-900-0400 or alawyer4us.com.
Harry Douglas here to tell you about Confetti Craze 5-Hour Energy. It tastes just like the best birthday cake ever. Vanilla, buttery, frosting vibes. It's basically a party in a bottle. And here's the best part. All cake, no sugar. And you know I love my cake. So I get that big birthday energy without any sugar guilt. The bottle's small, easy to toss in my bag, and perfect when I need a quick, tasty caffeine boost to cakeify my day. The Funfetti flavor is back on 5hourenergy.com or Amazon. Crack open a Confetti Craze 5-Hour Energy shot today.
Looking for a TRT that's flexible enough for your lifestyle? Head to Synergenics and Low T Center. Choose testosterone shots or pills. You can pay with insurance or out of pocket and even have your treatment shipped to your door. And now at Synergenics and Low T Center, they're offering new peptides, new treatments, and more. Boost your energy, libido, and confidence for results you can feel. Book your free testosterone test now at fixmylowt.com. That's fixmylowt.com.
Running a business means wearing multiple hats. So if you're like me, you probably started out using your personal phone, taking client calls and texts nonstop. As my business grew, I needed something smarter. That's when I switched to Quo, the #1 business phone system. Quo works right on your phone or computer. No carrying 2 phones, no clunky landline, just one easy app you can try for free. Your team can share one number and handle calls and texts together like a shared inbox. Any teammate can jump into the conversation so customers get faster responses. And Quo's AI assistant summarizes your calls and responds to customers 24/7, so you never miss a lead or opportunity. All this starts at just $15 a month. That's basically 2 coffees. You can even keep your current business phone number. Find out why 90,000 businesses trust Quo. No missed calls, no missed customers. Try Quo for free at quo.com/sports. That's quo.com/sports to try Quo free. QUO.com/SPORTS.
It's The Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons at 2.
Coming up on The Blitz, we know who the Spurs are going to face in the first round of the playoffs.
So we can start looking ahead to round 1, game 1 coming up Sunday night. And you know we're closer and closer to the draft.
And you know, Stephen Jones said a lot of things on Tuesday. How does RJ Ochoa feel about that?
He'll join us at 2:35.
The Blitz starts at 2.
The Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons at 2 on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star. You're locked on The Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson.
It's showtime!
Hey, did you see the last comment?
Have I seen what?
I didn't see anything. I'm the X Man right now.
You're air guitaring. No, look at one of the comments from C-Note.
C-Note, yeah. As AJ parties on, Garth. What does it say?
It says, AJ is the best co-host Rob has had.
That's right.
Rudy was cool, but AJ brings flavor.
Oh! All right. Oh, look at me.
Look at you.
Look at the white boy bringing some flavor.
Somebody got Tabasco in his pocket.
Yeah, he does.
I'm invited to the cookout because I got all the flavors. That's right.
Appreciate it, C-Note. I agree.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Let's see.
Oh, our guest was... Guess what our guest was? For
Burger. Corey Seager.
No, Jake Burger.
You talked him out of it.
Yeah,
you did.
Yeah, watch Corey Seager hit 2 bombs tonight.
I know.
That'll happen.
Damn it.
That'll happen.
We're gonna have to. We're gonna have to get a winner here soon. Y'all are gonna have to up your game.
know,
We're
man.
gonna have to start doing some research. We're desperate to send you guys up for a weekend. Go see a good game. Hotel tickets on us, and they're good tickets too. These aren't the slap tickets.
That's right.
They run down right to the third base line, if I recall. These are good ones.
Ayatollah says they aren't getting fired today, and Claymore says, nah, but you can tell they've been leashed by the bosses.
He was just in here.
He's just
unleashed.
We've actually.
I hate to break it to you.
This is great. They've actually said, all the stuff that, we told you not to do when you first got here.
You're allowed to do that.
Just
now.
go for it, man. And I said, oh, okay.
Until we go too far.
So now we can talk about lesbians, and we can talk about how Asian people either look really young or really old. Mm-hmm. We can even do our wings.
See,
right.
You have all of that.
Your wings are weird.
Well, that's the.
This
is the logo. This is the Dallas wings.
You do a weird wing.
The Dallas wing. This is how they do it.
I think that's some kind of dirty hand gesture in some other country that gets you lashed.
That's their new.
You do that in public and you get whipped. If you do that, there's certain parts of the world you do that in public, they're gonna whip you, put you in the stocks. You can't do that in public.
Fly away wings. That's what they're. That's what they're saying. That's what you'll see. You'll see when one of them has to fly away.
It's going to be on like the Ghostbusters with the X through it. You're going to see
because when the wings break up, when this happens, they go their separate ways.
Oh yeah.
And then what do you have?
I thought you were going to do something with your thumb.
Then what do you have?
Nanu.
No,
because there's other.
I know there is. I know.
You're either going to get shot for a gang symbol or be picked up by a girl with flannel in a Subaru.
I remember I couldn't wear colors to McCreeless Mall. Back in high school, it's like, what color can we wear? Just wear green. There's no gang that's green.
That's true.
So no blue, no red.
The Irish gang.
Yeah, or black. You couldn't do black because of the Keens. Couldn't do the Crips, Bloods, nothing. Man. So I had a lot of green shirts. Times are different.
You should have started a green gang.
Yeah.
You can't even wear Astros.
I can't say gringos because I was,
And then you could have been like, you could have been like, hey man, what are you doing wearing that green?
Yeah.
Orale.
Yeah. What's up with that?
Part of the Verde crew.
The Get Money crew. The Get Money crew. That's what they call the green gang.
Like the green gang.
Gang Green. See, it's already there for you. That's the name of your gang. What's your gang name? Gang Green.
Gang Green.
Sounds cool, and it makes your body parts fall off.
Yeah.
It's hot.
No drugs needed.
That's right. And everybody knows a chick with a missing limb is pretty much the hottest thing ever.
Depending on which limb is missing.
Doesn't even matter to me, man.
Oh, it matters.
It matters a
limb.
lot. Any missing
I
limb.
need at least one finger.
Oh, well, yeah. Okay, yeah. That's true.
I need something.
I need something with a grip.
Okay, all right. Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. I'll allow that. The latest on the George Pickens impasse
I
that
love
we
this.
seem to be at here.
Jerry is the worst or the best, depending on how you look at things, at negotiating through the media. Or Steven, or the Jones boys.
Yeah,
they're either the worst at it
and they're
or
so
the
different.
best at it, but they're certainly the most frequently mentioned ownership of any professional sports organization that I've ever seen that negotiates more through the media than they do through phone and text and all the other normal methods of negotiation.
Now, when they say they've not gotten one call on George Pickens,
no one cares about him. I don't know why we're even asking me this question. He's
they're
not
making
very
it
good.
sound like no one's even remotely interested
He's not
in him.
very good, AJ. I don't know why you'd even bring this up. I don't even know why we have to pay him $27 million because no one even cares about it.
They might be saying like, we want 4 first-round picks or something, and then no one is going to call. But I can't imagine that no one's called and like, hey, what is the asking price?
Exactly.
Just for funsies.
So I don't understand the point of what we're talking about. Is Jerry yesterday was on the Fan, and they asked him, has there been any movement? Anybody called about Pickens now that they know there's a dollar amount? The franchise tag is stuck. Has anybody called? And he's like, oh, no one even cares. No,
no one's interested. Who? They said, no, they're asking about a lot of other players.
I don't
Believe
understand.
me, no one is calling about George.
And I
Nobody.
know you have made a bunch of money in a lot of different places, but I don't understand your method of negotiating. Not so much with your average player, because I think they do a pretty good job of finding the average dude and signing them and keeping them around. But, that second deal, that third deal, when you just drag your players through the public muck, like, I'd rather you just shut up. Don't say anything about my negotiation. Talk about the other guys. I might sign on your terms, and then you can talk about it, but don't talk about it all the time because all he's doing is pissing Pickens off. Like, What are you talking about? Nobody's called. I know how good I am.
Yeah, that's an odd odd thing to say about the guy that you're trying to keep around. And I could see a world where George Pickens seems like the kind of guy who'd be happy to hold out a year.
Yeah. What has he got to lose? He had a hell of a year last year.
Yeah. Eventually he'll get paid, but again, it's tough to.
Why poke the bear? That's just why
doesn't make a lot of sense.
Stir the pot when you could just. You know you're doomed to paying him that kind of money. You know that if he plays up to what you expect, you're going to pay him, because I know who you are, Jerry. Just accept it. Just accept the fact that we're franchising him, and if he has a hell of a year, he's going to get a 3-year deal through the freaking roof.
Yeah. And I have to imagine at some point they talked to George about the possibility of the franchise tag, and I'm guessing his agent said, he ain't going to be happy if you do that, and the Cowboys did it anyway.
Yeah.
Which they've got the right to do.
Yeah, that's fine. That's part of the NFL business. But just poking a guy in the eye on a random Tuesday, you're like, dude, what are you doing, boss?
Sense. Yeah, nobody wants. Not interested. I haven't heard his name.
I don't even know why they'd even call. He's not even that good.
Yeah, they just assume he'll be here playing for us. Just another scrubby dub Cowboy.
All right, thanks, Steve.
That's a weird take. All right, when we come back, we'll see what's going on in the world outside of sports. On the way out of here, though, I want to give away another family 4-pack of tickets to go see the Vegas Nighthawks and the San Antonio Gunslingers. That is going to be this Saturday, 4 p.m. down at the Freeman. You want to go see the Slangers take on the Nighthawks, the defending champion Nighthawks?
I like the Slingers.
You like that?
That's a good term. We should adopt that. The Slangers.
The Slangers in action.
That's good.
That's right. They're going to be slanging it around the field. Let's go with caller number 12. You will win a family 4-pack of tickets to go see the San Antonio Gunslingers on Saturday. We will be right back. It is the Morning Huddle 94.1.
All right, step up. If you really know the Rangers, this is your game on Rangers Game Day. Make your call in the Morning Huddle's Ranger Double Dinger Payday. Pick the Ranger who takes one deep. He hits one, you're in. Ranger tickets. He hits two, and then we're talking tickets and a hotel stay. Big swings, big rewards. Wake up with the Morning Huddle and cash in with the Morning Huddle's Rangers Double Dinger Payday. 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star, South Texas home of the Texas Rangers.
Nothing I hate in the car business more than a bunch of damn liars. That's why I created GiveMeTheVin.com. Go to Give Me the VIN, put in your license plate number, we'll buy your car. We do what we say we're going to do when we say we're going to do it without a bunch of games. We come to you with a check or pay off your payoff. Look at what people have had to say about GiveMeTheVin.com. It's real. It's here. We're the Amazon now of car buyers, and we want to buy yours.
Sell us your car. GiveMeTheVin.com. So easy you can do it in your underwear.
Join us for San Antonio's most elevated fiesta event, Taste of the Northside, presented by H-E-B, on Thursday, April 23rd at 6 p.m. at the Rocket La Cantera. Enjoy tastings from over 50 local restaurants, plus premier wine, cocktails, cold beers, and live entertainment for one all-inclusive price. All proceeds benefit Brighton Center, serving children with disabilities and developmental delays in San Antonio. Tickets can be purchased at tasteofthenorthside.org. Viva Fiesta!
Texting enrolls you in a recurring automated marketing text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
The team's looking good this season.
I think so. Man, I miss playing football. Ever since I turned 40, I just can't find that fire I used to have.
Think it could be lower testosterone?
What do you mean?
I was feeling the same way. After 40, the body has less testosterone, and men lose their edge. That's why I take Nugenix Total T2.
That's the testosterone booster, right?
Yes, but Total T2 is their brand new formula that skyrockets nitric oxide levels in as little as 3 hours. Since I started taking it, I've been lifting like when we played for Coach Carter. My energy is way up, and it even spiced up things between me and the missus.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles?
Yep, just send a text.
Text SPARK to 215-215 for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T2, the next generation testosterone booster. Text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo X, our newest, most powerful fat burner ever, absolutely free. Text SPARK to 215-215. That's SPARK to 215-215.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
A small business affirmation from Progressive. Plumbers, today will be a good day. You will be profitable. Your clients will be nice. No one will stand over you and tell you how to fix the thing they actually hired you to fix. You will also feel at peace after switching to Progressive, America's #1 commercial auto insurer. See if you can save in as little as 8 minutes at progressivecommercial.com.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. #1 commercial auto insurer from the NAIC's 2024 National Premium Data.
Adam Schefter here. Did you know the average employer sorts through about 250 resumes for one job opening? Well, if you're hiring, here's good news. You can now review resumes and applications faster thanks to ZipRecruiter. With ZipRecruiter's new feature, qualified candidates who are very interested in your job show up at the top of your list. No wonder ZipRecruiter is the #1 rated hiring site based on G2. Try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/sports. That's ZipRecruiter.com/sports.
If you get arrested, get out of jail fast by calling AA Best Bail Bonds, 210-225-2121. Text bail to 474747 or online at mybestbailbonds.com. You don't have to call attorneys or anybody else. Don't be forced into a PR bond. If the jail offers you one, make sure you understand the conditions before accepting it. AA Best Bail Bonds. Nobody beats their price. They have payment plans. Call 210-225-2121 or mybestbailbonds.com.
License number 149. Most of us go to the doctor when we're sick or need prescriptions refilled. But at the Institute for Functional Health, we offer a different and complete version of primary care. This means you will get the medications you need, but we will also put together a custom game plan to fix the root cause and allow your body to heal itself. I'm Dr. Torres at the Institute for Functional Health, and we help people get off of medications. Call me for a free consultation, 468-1891, or online at iffhealth.com. You will experience a doctor's visit unlike any you've ever had. 468-1891.
San Antonio's Sports Center.
Set your appointment, 8 o'clock Sunday. The Spurs start the playoffs playing the Portland Trailblazers. Blazers beat the Suns last night, 114-110 behind Denny Avdija's 41 points. We got more play-ins tonight. A 9-10 matchup. Warriors are going to be in L.A. to take on the Kawhi-led Clippers. Also, we got a Philadelphia 76er Orlando Magic game going at 6 o'clock.
Let's go! Hi, it's Jason Minix. You're listening to the home of the Cowboys, 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Who was it that asked this? Claymore says, what player had held out the longest on a contract dispute?
As far as years, well, we had a running back for the Washington Redskins back in the day named Riggins held out for a full year to get
Sean
paid.
Gilbert held out a year.
Sean Gilbert. Remember, what's his name? Crazy wide receiver, running back, the Steeler
Le'Veon Bell
held out for 8 games. And it
basically ruined his career.
Yeah, it ended his years. So there's been a few that have held out for a full year, but you have to be pretty financially sound to do that because you're giving up a lot of cash. And then the fines that go on top of it now.
Well, I mean, and this is different because it was a rookie holdout, but remember Bo Jackson was the #1 pick, and he said,
"No, baseball money coming.
I'm good. I'll pass.
Yeah, I'll come when you got the money."
I'm not playing for Tampa. It's because remember Tampa tried to mess up his eligibility at Auburn, and he was like, "What the?" And he said, "F you guys." He could have made way more money playing for Tampa than he did, coming in a year later and playing for Oakland,
and got part-time pay from Oakland, basically. So yeah, he could have. But one thing about Bo was he stood by principle.
He's a man of principle.
He did, man.
I love Bo Jackson.
To his detriment.
That is wild. Okay. We got to see what's going on in the world outside of sports right now, and there's a lot going on. We were talking. Who was it? We were talking about. The little gal in the well.
Jessica.
Yeah. She got arrested. Well, guess who else got arrested? Brandon Hall.
Who's that?
You may know him as Bug Hall. He was Alfalfa in the 1994 Little Rascals.
Okay.
He's been arrested.
That didn't catapult him into stardom?
No.
I found him. Here he is.
Yeah, Bug Hall. He got arrested for failing to appear for a court case. It was a traffic citation because he was driving without insurance, and now he's arrested. He was also in Honey, We Shrunk Ourselves and a follow-up to American Pie called The Book of Love. And he's also appeared on some episodes of CSI, but yeah, he didn't show up to court, and now
they Put him in jail.
And this isn't the first time.
Oh.
No.
Life.
Yes, it's a trouble. Back in 2020, this is when things were really hard. Alfalfa was sucking up air duster cans.
Dude, doing some whippets.
Yep.
Okay.
One of his family members had called in asking police to check on him, and they did. And when he opened the door, they saw a like over 20 air duster cans all over the room. They asked if he'd been inhaling from the cans, and he admitted to it. They arrested him on the spot for misdemeanor possession, which I didn't know that. I mean, what if I would have just said I went to Costco. I'm really particular about how clean my keyboard is, so I need to have it.
I need a lot of compressed air.
Pristine. Second show in a row we've used the word pristine. By the way,
the original Alfalfa had some.
He had some legal issues as well.
Yeah, I don't think things went well for him either.
Well,
here it is. In 1958, he was arrested for cutting down 15 pine trees.
Oh, now that's an outlaw move.
He intended to sell his Christmas trees.
Apparently, being Alfalfa is not as.
Earlier in the same month, Alfalfa was shot in the arm in front of a bar in Studio City, California. The gunman was never caught. I think it was Spanky took him down.
Oh, no. Well, speaking of...
what about buckwheat?
Finally, in 1959...
In the 1950s, buckwheat didn't go out
buckwheat couldn't come across the tracks.
No.
What about stymie?
Alfalfa died at 31. He was shot to death in an argument over a $50 debt. As bad as the modern Alfalfa is, he doesn't hold a candle to the OG one.
Damn.
He was gangster.
Yep.
Well, speaking of Spanky, Britney Spears, before she went to rehab, she went into rehab on Sunday following her DUI arrest. But right before she went to rehab, she's like, "What would you do if you were going to rehab? Like, what would you want to? You'd want to make sure your
throwdown, man.
You want to make sure your finances are in order. I guess you're going to be away for some time. You want to
get drunk one more
hide your money so that power attorney can't take it.
Yeah, you want to make sure that someone's going to come over and feed your animals, you know. Well, Brittany, she posted herself dancing in a sheer black thong bodysuit where she repeatedly smacked her own ass.
Nice.
This girl is a freak.
Yeah, let me see.
And this is the bodysuit is one of those ones that's like this. There's like nothing holding it together up top. So like it's she's playing with fire for a wardrobe malfunction.
She's had that before. I've seen.
And she was smacking her ass and showing off her bare ass.
Okay. What website are you on?
This is it NSFW? Can I get there?
I think it's just on her Instagram.
Wait, should I look at it?
Or maybe her TikTok.
Oh, here it is.
Should I look at it through my phone or not, the station Wi-Fi?
I'm just looking at it on the Page 6 story.
Okay.
And they've got a little heart over her nipple, which means like the real one you might be able to see.
Slip,
you might be able to see a slip. I don't know. I don't look for those sorts of things.
Really?
No, that's a lie. Everybody knows I am obsessed with knowing what people's nipples look like. Yeah. So but I would also, to be perfectly honest, and I'm not gay. Okay. I'm a very straight man.
Okay.
But I am maybe more fascinated by seeing the president's nipples than I am Britney Spears, just because I want to know what his nipples look like. Dude. I'm so curious.
Why?
I mean, just because we don't know.
I just Googled Britney Spears nip.
And
I got a myriad.
Really?
I got fogged out nipples.
Is
I got fogged out crotches.
Oh, but it's all fogged out.
Oh, I'm at work.
Type in Donald Trump nipples.
See that? You want to talk about kink? Yeah. Donald Trump nipple.
I just want to know. What if they are?
Oh, well, we got some AI, but nothing. We got one
real,
of them made out of cheese.
Okay, that might work. Yeah, that's hot.
One of them, we got a statue here. No, but nothing definable.
It just feels to me like a guy that's been a celebrity for that long has never been photographed with his shirt off.
And the irony is, I know what Putin's nipples look like. I've seen those.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
I mean, and this is not a statement on my political leanings. I believe I believe that the president has nipples that look like sausage patties from McDonald's.
You think
like
they're dark?
I think
like
they're huge,
dark.
Like moon pies?
Yes. Yes.
With like
otherwise, like, why
random
wouldn't we have seen him by
hairs
now?
out.
He's like, what's he, 80 years old? Like, he's been famous for 50 years. At some point, we would have seen him.
Yeah, they're probably pierced.
He was a playboy. Remember, he was like
he was a player. Some of those photos of him on the island have been redacted.
Yes,
and they only redacted the nipples. You could still see him above and below. They just blacked out.
Yeah, it's like it's Trump on Epstein Island. It just shows it shows him with his shirt, but the nipples are there's a black line.
You don't want to see that. There's no coming back from that.
Yeah.
I hear it's mesmerizing.
I'm still looking for the pictures.
Of Brittany?
Yeah.
Come on, Vic, grow up. I mean,
I'm curious.
All right, fine.
Yeah.
Just go. There's a myriad of nips on this thing. What are you talking about? There's like 17 nips.
Jeez.
Yeah, they're all over. You just gotta know the right one to click on. That's all. I mean, you'll figure it out there, Vic. You'll figure it out.
Yeah, I'll find it.
Yeah,
I always do.
You always find a way.
You
always find a way. And finally, Prince Harry says children should be an upgrade of their parents. The Duke of Sussex he's in Australia, speaking at Melbourne, Australia.
So this is the other brother that's keeping the throne, just in case, right?
Harry is
the one that's still doing the royal duties.
No.
So this is the one that moved to California with Meghan.
Yes,
I get
this
confused.
is the spare is what they call him. The spare,
Yeah.
the heir and the spare.
I'd rather be the spare. He's got a better life.
Well, he does. Now it's easy to say that, but I mean the brother is like going to be the king of England, and he'll be able to get away with whatever he wants.
I'd rather be the spare.
But he seems way cooler. Like he was a soldier.
Better life.
I read his book, and like it does seem like he has a pretty good life.
Yeah,
although you have to basically come to grips with the fact that your family cares about you much less than they do your brother.
Yeah, but I
guess you deal with that.
Yeah, every day. We all have to. I mean, some of us are successes and some of us are partiers.
Rob's dad's always like, well, your brother's a lawyer. When are you going to do something with your life?
I'm going to go take a nap.
I got to go clean the Traeger.
I got to go take a dip. I'm going to go swimming.
I got to feed the chickens.
Don't you guys got to go to work or something? You got to save somebody.
So they're no longer working royals. They're visiting in a private capacity. Are Meghan and Harry, but it's understood Meghan's exploring the Australian expansion of her As Ever lifestyle brand during the trip. And they talked to Harry about about parenting. And he said, I see parenting evolving all the time. From my perspective, our kids should be our upgrades. This is where it gets funny. That's not how I was taught, but that's my take on it.
What was he taught? You're worthless.
Not to say I was an upgrade of my dad or that my kids are an upgrade of me, but that's the approach I want to take.
How can I get bigger than king? What am I going to become?
I can never be that. Although I guess if no, because now William has a kid, so now if
he's out, man.
Now if William died, there would be a baby king, a child king.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's what
seen movies.
That's what England needs is a child king.
Yes, the world would be better if children made all the decisions.
Well, remember in Star Wars, Queen Amidala was a child queen.
Look what it got her.
And in the Never-Ending Story, there was a child empress.
That's right.
That's right. I don't know how old she was.
What was her name?
I don't know.
I can't remember.
She was the empress.
I just remember Atreyu.
Atreyu was that's the horse.
Okay, that's right.
That Artax is the horse. Atreyu is the boy.
That's right,
yeah.
Artax. Oh, man.
Artax! When he's drowning in the mud in the swamp of sadness.
I didn't
Good
catch
stuff.
that one.
Are you looking up the empress, the child empress's name?
I was actually trying to remember who the writer for Neverending Story was.
The child empress in the Neverending. The childlike empress is her name. I think that's her. I think that's just what her name was in the Moonchild. That's right.
Man.
That's right. Yeah, she was the ruler of Fantastica.
I can just. That's the movie with Tom Cruise, right?
No.
See, the Never-Ending Story, I never saw. I just remember that terrible.
That's
I know
blasphemy.
it's of an age. I had aged out. See, y'all are of the generation that saw that. I'm like 10 years ahead of y'all.
was the long dog, right?
He's a luck dragon.
Yeah, the luck dragon.
I remember that lousy song.
The Never-Ending Story.
From Kaja.
Yeah, that's some good stuff, man.
That's Lamal, I think, from Kaja Gugu.
There's a remake of that song that's like a punk rock version of it, and that's pretty good too. The Never-Ending Story is a great film. I can't believe you haven't seen that.
Yeah.
With Bastian.
Yeah,
he's the little boy who he's hiding up in the attic of his school.
Just reading a book.
Which one was the young Tom Cruise in?
You're thinking of that movie where he slides across the floor in his underwear?
No, not that one.
No, that's risky business.
Not risky. Sometimes you got to say. If you can't say it,
the one with
you can't do it.
Like Matt Dillon and
it was not one of those. It was one of those like this, the like Never-Ending Story. It would have had like elves and goblins. And
Tom Cruise was in that?
Yes, he made something like that.
I don't remember that at all. No, I think you're making that up.
Well, we got. I thought that was the movie.
No, you literally just made that up.
I might have.
He was in.
I'm a huge IMDb fan, so let's go there.
All right.
His filmography.
Okay. All the Right Moves.
It'd have been right about that time.
The Outsiders.
Oh, Endless Love.
No. Legend.
I don't know.
Young man must stop the Lord of Darkness from destroying daylight and marrying the woman he loves.
I've never seen that movie.
Is that David Bowie?
I think it is. I think Bowie was in this too.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
It's got Tom Cruise, Mia Sarah.
It's got Mia Sarah in it?
Yeah, directed by Ridley Scott. This was a top-of-the-line movie thing that didn't pan out.
I can't believe Oh, Mia Sarah. Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
That was, right in the same time as that, 1985. He made it right before Top Gun. Oh, yeah. Yellow? Is that the name of the band?
Sloan Peterson. Yeah. This is Sloan Peterson's father? Oh, yeah.
9 times.
More.
9 times. 9 times.
Boom, boom.
Now that we're getting off early.
Hey, here's me washing my hair. Oh, man. What a great movie.
Life comes at you fast.
It does.
Yeah. That's one of to me, that is the greatest 1980s movie. That's my favorite.
Right in there.
All right. We got one segment left. We'll take a look at the daily lines. It's the Morning Huddle 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
I need a little ranch, step to the ranch.
There's a new flavor in town, the Jalapeno Ranch Club at Chick-fil-A. With that juicy Chick-fil-A original spicy or grilled chicken, a buttermilk ranch bun, candied bacon, pepper jack cheese, and jalapeno ranch sauce. It's got big ranch vibes with a little heat. Chick-fil-A's new Jalapeno Ranch Club, available for a limited time only. Order ahead on the Chick-fil-A app.
We all know winning means showing up stronger, faster, better than before. And when you're chasing that edge, the Drop by GNC cuts through the noise, bringing you the best new innovations in sports nutrition and performance. From muscle building and strength support to improved recovery and focus, we curate the newest drops from GNC Amp, Pro Performance, and Mega Min. Plus, Ghost, Raw Nutrition, Bucked Up, and the top new brands changing the game. No guesswork, just leveling up. Check out the Drop by GNC for what's new, what works, and what's next.
Hey, it's Rich Eisen for Pella Windows and Doors. Sometimes teams take a timeout to regroup and call the right play. When it comes to your home, Pella Windows and Doors always has the winning game plan. They're not just window and door experts. They're experts at taking care of you and your home. At Pella, they find the products that meet your needs and their experts install them. They do it every day, and that's why your neighbors trust them. Discover why Pella is a trusted choice for homeowners everywhere. Visit Pella.com/Eisen today. That's Pella.com/Eisen.
Harry Douglas here. Let me ask you something. What if you can enjoy the taste of a cocktail, the warmth of a spirit, and still stay fully in control? That's RK Zero Proof, a pioneer in the alcohol-free spirits category. RK delivers bold flavor and a real warming sensation with zero alcohol, zero sugar, zero carbs, and 0 calories. perfect for nights out, social gatherings, or anytime you want the experience of a drink without sacrificing tomorrow. Check it out at arkbeverages.com. That's ARKAY beverages.com. RK, all the flavor, none of the alcohol.
Healthy vision is about more than seeing clearly. It's about going beyond. From comprehensive eye care with the latest technology to advanced vision solutions that provide deep insights into your overall health. And with doctors who build lasting relationships founded on trust, ensuring that every detail is taken care of. I choose Vision Source to never miss out on life's precious moments. Vision Source, beyond your eyes.
Running a business means wearing multiple hats. So if you're like me, you probably started out using your personal phone, taking client calls and texts nonstop. As my business grew, I needed something smarter. That's when I switched to Quo, the #1 business phone system. Quo works right on your phone or computer. No carrying 2 phones, no clunky landline, just one easy app you can try for free. Your team can share one number and handle calls and texts together like a shared inbox. Any teammate can jump into the conversation so customers get faster responses. And Quo's AI assistant summarizes your calls and responds to customers 24/7, so you never miss a lead or opportunity. All this starts at just $15 a month. That's basically 2 coffees. You can even keep your current business phone number. Find out why 90,000 businesses trust Quo. No missed calls, no missed customers. Try Quo for free at quo.com/sports. That's quo.com/sports to try Quo free. QUO.com/SPORTS.
This Saturday, April 18th at 4 p.m., the San Antonio Gunslingers ride into Freeman Coliseum for a Pistolero showdown against the Vegas Nighthawks. We're celebrating the rich culture and heritage of San Antonio and South Texas with a special Pistoleros-themed game full of pride, passion, and that true South Texas spirit. The first 1,000 fans through the door get our exclusive new Fiesta medal. Saddle up, San Antonio. Grab your tickets now at sagunslingers.com and let's fill the Coliseum. Guns up!
It's the Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson on 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
Oh, of course the computer froze. Jim says AJ will sing the Never Ending Story theme, but will diss on NXS. Make it make sense.
Yeah, thank you. Who said that?
Jim.
Jim, thank you, brother.
But listen, the Never Ending Story was a movie of my childhood. I mean,
NXS.
It's not like the song is great. The movie's great. The song isn't great. Never ending story.
And I had that ready to come back.
But the computer failed you?
Yeah, but it failed me. Look at that. Let's
See, I have a problem with that
purple.
song.
Oh, man.
Because I was dating a girl at the time who found that dude way too attractive.
Well, that happens. That happens.
I mean,
how was your hair back then?
Locked like his.
My wife
He wore it better than me.
My wife is very attracted to the guy that played Alfalfa in The Little Rascals.
Which one? The starter or the back? The OG?
The one that just got arrested this week. Yeah, this is the Never Ending Story song.
Yeah, this is pretty soft.
It's of the era.
Yeah, and it's only good when it's playing on the actual movie screen.
Right.
Answer to a never-ending story.
All right, we got a minute left.
All right, the Daily Lines.
Yeah, we got to do it now.
The computer's broken. We won't even play the song.
All right, go ahead.
Sixers 1.5-point favorites against the Orlando Magic. The Clippers 5.5-point favorites against the Warriors
Bet 'em both
tonight.
to win. They'll both
You like
cover.
both favorites?
Yeah.
Major League Baseball. Diamondbacks at the O's. Orioles -140. Let's see, I'll just get to the Shota Imanaga going for the Cubbies. Jesus Luzardo for the Phillies. Phils -145. Jack Flaherty goes for the Tigers. They're -130 hosting the Royals. The Jack Kohanovich is going for the Angels against the Yankees. Yankees -185. The Blue Jays go with Dylan Cease, Chad Patrick for the Brewers. The Jays are -130. And the Astros, Spencer Arrighetti, hey, it's Arrighetti.
Hey, those Italians can play
They're making
now.
it first to start of the season. We know it's going to go, the meatballs are going to be a good thing. They're taking on the Rockies. The Astros are -195. And the Rangers, They got a Kumar Rocker going up against a JT Jin and the S minus a 122. A Shohei Ohtani pitching for the Dodgers tonight. They're minus 220 against the Mets.
Thanks, Giuseppe.
Hey, anytime, Rob. You know what I mean? Hey, we'll see you tomorrow. The Blitz coming up at 2.
Riding the Work with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson.